Tell you what, we'll just go this way instead. I hope everybody is very, very well indeed. We are here at the Dark Artisan Open. We've got James, wave to the top-down camera. A bit further in. There he is. And we've got Tony as well. There we go. There we go. So we've got some pre-event Blood Bowl going on here. Everybody else is pretty much in the hall. All the tables are set up. I think we're waiting for about 5 or 6 more people out of the 30-odd people that are attending coming down. But yeah, we've got some serious big sponsors. There is a massive amount of terrain and models. Ian is currently playing with his Warlord Titan. What did you guys think of that?
Just dwarfs all the other stuff that's on the table.
Absolutely, absolutely. So of course we are going to be streaming all of the games live from this room. Apologies if we can't get the entire table on the top down. I can't try to put it any higher. James and Tony are going to go through a game of Blood Bowl. So it's Orcs versus Undead. Tony's got the Undead, and of course James is Orcs. Both seasoned Blood Bowl players, I would say.
I think that's, yeah, I guess so. We're in season 2 at Whitby at the moment.
Yeah.
I was the league champion first time round. Doing alright in season 2 at the moment, so fingers crossed.
And Tony doesn't normally go out without 6 beats.
Artisan.
Sorry guys, got a bit of dual echo mic, 2 mics. It is, give me 2 seconds. That should fix a little bit. There's no other shout out, that's okay. Yeah, guys, if you want to talk through, you know, this is just a random one-off game. Just want to talk about what's in it.
Yeah, do you want to go first, Tony?
We've spent a little bit of extra on tarting them up with Tad. So I've gone for the mummies, gave them block, which is normally a double roll for them, as well as guard. The ghouls I've turned into blodgers, and one of them can actually pick up the ball with sure hands. And both my wraiths have got mighty blade to hopefully pin the numbers.
For my lot, I've got one thrower who I've given the leader skill to as well, which is an extra reroll for free. 4 blitzers on the outside there. Purple haired guy I've given tackle and mighty blow. Red haired guy's got dodge. These 2 blitzers are just, as they are at the box, are just block. 4 black orcs at the front there. So these 2 have got block. These 2 have got guard, and then just a bog standard lineman there. Bog standard lineman here. The guy who's on the bench has got the kick skill, so obviously that'll benefit me when I'm kicking off. And that's your lot.
Okay, so who's going first?
So we've already done the rolls for attendance. I think I've got 13,000, you've got 12,000, so that gives me +1 fame. We've already done all the kick-off stuff, so I won the roll-off for kick-off. I've chosen to receive the ball for the first half. So have you got a ball handy, or I've got a couple here I think somewhere. So, choose where you aim in the kick.
Is it kick-off table first?
Yeah. So
D6 each?
yeah. So 2 and 2. So that's perfect defence. The kicking team may reorganise their players. The receiving team must remain in the set chosen by the coach. Yep. Jolly good. So then it's the scatter, isn't it? So D6 and D8. So 3 is that way.
1, 2, 3. Yep. And then 1 more scatter.
Yep, for the bonus. 5 is to there. Nice. Right, so on to my turn 1 then.
Best of luck.
Yep.
Bring the pain.
Yep. Okay, so throw's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is one of our little conventions, by the way, always spinning the play around. I don't know if you do that as well, but it means that you don't lose track of who's done what. I'm going to do some bashing. So Black Orc on the end here is going to go for your fella there. So he's strength 4 against strength 3, is it?
Yeah.
So it'll be 2 dice. So you've not got dodge, have you? No, so I'm going to knock you down. I'm going to put you to there. And follow up. And against your armour of that guy. 8. So, oh, that's an armour break straight out. 11.
So that's
it's 2d6 for the injury. So he is KO'd. Just keep yeah, no, cheers. So that's the middle one, isn't it? That's a good start.
So don't get no regen on that.
This guy's going to bash the guy in front of him. Same thing. So, oh, that's not great. He's the one who's not got block. I'm going to have to reroll that because that's going to derail my turn straight away otherwise. So yeah, I'll knock you down again. And again, follow. Armor roll. No, he's fine. So, I'm going to bash this guy against your mummy. Now I've got an assist from him now, which will make us equal strength.
I have got guard.
Yeah. So
Back
that
up
would mean
to two right pick.
yeah. I think I'll not do that then. I'm going to go with him against this guy. Now obviously you've got guard on him, I've got guard on him, so they would cancel out. So knock you down. I'm going to stay where I am there. And armor roll is fine. Okay, so he's going to hit against this guy. So that'll mean I've got an assist from him. You've got the assist from your guy. Actually, no, it'll be cancelled out because of that guy, wouldn't it?
The guard.
He has got guard, yeah. So
That's why when it
yeah,
put them next to each other.
very tricky, isn't it? Tell you what.
You bring someone into that.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's going there. So now if he hits against him, that means I've got 2 assists, you've got 1, so that'll make it equal in. So I'm going to push back. So I'm going to push you back to there, and I'm not going to follow. He's going to hit the Black Orc, actually not the Black Orc, the Mummy, with 2 assists, so that would mean it would be, again, even strength. Oh dear, and I've used my reroll. So.
This is with Mighty Blow,
Yep.
come on!
Oh!
Smashed in.
And he is stunned. There we go. Right, so that is a turnover.
Keep feeding my zombies.
Yep.
Four. Do a blitz against a blitzer. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 down.
Yep. Knock down.
4, 4. 5, 6. Deviate armor.
Oh dear. So he's off the pitch.
I don't think there's going to be many players left here at this
No.
rate.
You just lost a player, James.
Yep. We're both a player down already.
How did that happen?
He beat my armour and I got the worst possible injury roll. Yeah, his is only KO'd, so he can come back on later in the game. My guy's out for the game. But we said it was going to be brutal.
1, 2, 3, 4. You can kill him because he's Paul Pogba.
So yeah, we are going to have a live game for 40k tomorrow. In fact, is my voice coming out of the speakers there? Or is it just me?
Can't tell from here.
Is my voice coming out of the speakers there?
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why then. I think that fixed the echo.
They were.
Yep. So that is the guy that's got block that you hit there, but you've got block as well, haven't you?
Yeah. Smashed in now. Should I? Yeah, I'm going to fold that. Just to put that. Mighty blow.
Yep.
And that is everyone facing me, so.
Yep. Okay.
Done.
So turn 2. So I'm going to spin everyone around first. So he's stunned, so I'll roll him over at the end of the turn just so it doesn't get confused. So he's going to stand up and do nothing. Right, so he's going to go 1, 2 to there. Going to blitz with this guy to there. So that's 1, and then 2 is the blitz with the assist. Push back, not really what I was hoping for. And I'm just going to carry on the blitz to there, finish there. You know I'm going to go there.
I don't know if there's someone from Latvia watching this.
Are you alright, Tom? Are you better after your nap?
Absolutely.
Do you know what time you turned up at mine this morning, James? 6.
Right.
Bearing in mind you drove from Dart.
Not bad.
Just wanted to see the seaside.
Okay, so I'm going to do a block with this Black Hawk into your mummy. Now, he's got guard,
Yeah,
so he would
that's
still get an assist,
level.
and that guy gives an assist as well. So that'll be 2, I
So
believe.
you pick, yeah.
I do have block, you've also got block on
Yeah.
you, so nothing happens.
Boom, boom.
I wish I could have
Do you play computer version as well?
Yeah. It's alright, isn't it?
Just makes you so lazy.
I know, yeah, you don't even have to think about what you're doing, do you?
legal manoeuvre!
He's going to hit him, so again with guard from him and assist from him as well, so that'll make them equal with strength 3. So push back, I'll push you to there, and I'm not going to follow. He's going to hit this guy.
2.
Knock it down. I'll go to there.
The zombies are getting battered.
And not going to break his armour.
Well, you should have brought the Harkins out.
Oh, that would have been amazing. I was trying to persuade him to play goblins, just for the pure entertainment value.
Killing value.
Yeah. He's going to attempt to dodge out, so he's the one that's got dodge.
Yeah.
So that'll be a 3+ with a free reroll if I fail it, which I've not. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm just going to stop there. Going to go to pick up the ball. So 1, 2. So it'll be a 3+ with sure hands reroll.
Yeah.
So
Don't need
he's
it.
got it. Have we got a slotty ball there? Or shall I just pop it on his base? So that was 2 to there, wasn't it? And I'm just going to sit here for now, I think.
See, if I was using my rat man, I'd be all over him.
I know, yeah. This is why I hate Skaven. He's going to bash this guy. Now, you would get an assist from him when because he's got guard.
Yes.
So that'll be just a single dice. And knock you down.
I certainly haven't got dodge.
No. Not going to follow there, though. And again, against your armour. Oh, that's an armour break.
Yep.
And he is stunned. And that is everyone by the looks of it. So I'll turn him over as he comes back from being stunned himself. And your turn too.
Can I get to that ball carrier? I don't think I can. He wasn't stunned, was he? He's just gone down on his
No,
face.
it's just down.
Stand that bad boy up.
Tony's not thinking out very loud, is he?
Tony doesn't think. That's why I lose so many games of Blood Bowl.
Tony doesn't play sober, blood.
I'll go for the blitz.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blitz are really neat.
Yep. So he has got dodge, so that'll be a
I
pushback.
haven't got tattle. Not ideal.
Just Wyland's tuning in from upstairs.
That's just idle.
Yeah, just come down and watch.
Yeah, just pop downstairs, come and watch. It's all good, Chris.
There's plenty of teams if you want to have a go.
I can see you.
That's scary.
No, I see Nathan and Robin. Talking Meetings has just joined us all the way from Australia.
Nice.
Thank you very much for tuning in to Talking Meetings. This is the pre-Dark Artisan Open. What do you call it? I can't remember.
Blood Bowl
I'm
game.
just going to mess with the cameras a few seconds, guys. Give me a second. Figure zoom out because I'm zoomed in massively on my face, which is very not cool. That's something I need to do tomorrow. I need to sort that camera out so that it's actually.
I thought you were going to say you need to sort out your face there.
No, I'm actually going to turn it around so that you guys can see what's going on out there.
Nice.
Could have done with him going down.
Yeah, that was a bit unfortunate, wasn't it?
Oh, he's in Estonia. Originally from Australia. Where's Estonia?
Eastern Europe, isn't it? I'm not great with
Next to Latvia.
I'm sure he'll tell us if he's listening.
That's me done, kid.
Alright.
That was your bit uneventful.
That doesn't count as a fumble.
Oh shit, I didn't do the block there. Can I just do the block quickly?
Go for it, yeah.
Just one die.
Yeah.
This could be my first reroll.
Okay.
Yeah, now it is.
Right now, me. So,
sorry.
it's fine. He's going to just stand up and do nothing. So I'm going to move with the thrower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to attempt to pass to this guy. So that is going to be a short pass. So that's no modifier when it's on that one as well. So it'll be a 4+, but he has got the pass skill, so I'll get a reroll. It is accurate. And a 3+ to catch is caught.
Oh, shouldn't be throwing balls around.
So he's finished. Gonna go 1, 2, 3,
I'm
4,
married
5,
by Estonia,
6.
the Lord he says. There we go. Ian! Ian!
Can we just be happy that he's got the ball?
Yeah,
It's not going there, is it?
James, give Ian a shout.
Ian! Ian! Ian!
Oh, 2 seconds, guys.
Yes, boss.
He's just unplugged the camera. Can you plug it back in? The camera was pointing at you at the back of your head.
It's a good shot.
Can you plug it back in, please?
Yes, it's plugged in.
Yeah, I'll just reconnect it.
It's plugged in. It might take a while.
Right then, so he's going to hit against this guy. Knock you down. I'm going to put you there and follow. An armor roll is an armor break. Very nice.
They're going down like zombies, are they?
Yeah. Oh, and a casualty.
4+ regen.
Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to attempt to go for it. This is clearly going to be a 1. No. Nice. This is where Mummy's really screwed, because obviously normally that kind of setup would be quite easy to get on top of, but that strength 5 is just nightmare to do anything.
It's just that there's no wild animal or really stupid.
Exactly,
It's
yeah.
just fantastic.
Yeah, just no downside, is there? Right, let's have a think. He's going to hit this guy in front of him. Single dice, both down. Have you got block?
No,
So I have as mine's a blitzer. So he goes down. And no armor break.
7.
Yeah. He's going to hit this guy. Now, assists will cancel out there, I guess.
Yeah, so it's just one
So
die.
single dice.
But that one has got blocks, is it?
Right. And push. I will push you there.
So So yes, there's plenty of normal folk.
He's going to hit this guy. I've got the assist now,
Yeah.
so for 2. Knock down. I'll put you there. And follow. And armor break. On fire. And that is going to be stunned by the looks of it, yeah. And I'm not really in the mood for taking risks with hitting mummies, so I'm not going to do anything with those two.
You're not in a bad position there, man.
Yeah,
That's all.
that's what I'm thinking. So yeah, that's me done.
Number 3.
How many players are out after like what, 2 or 3 turns?
Tony's lost 2, I've lost 1.
So
And
that-
it was a dead player, but he's got regeneration on his guys, so he's actually, it's basically like the like a death guard, disgustingly resilient kind of thing. It means that you think you've killed him and you haven't. So that means that player is able to come back on.
Nice.
Despite the fact he was dead.
Probably saw Ian's war, so he's going to go one of them.
Yeah. How much do they even cost the warlords?
Too bloody much.
It's a lot of money for something you're probably going to use like once every few years.
Yeah. The thing is, though, Jake and Ian won't like the Apocalypse War set,
Yeah.
so they will probably get them out quite often.
Yeah.
Moving against your black ball.
Yep. Dice don't like you at the moment, do they?
I just realised I've still got the mission set as
Don't worry, man.
intelligence. Last week I didn't change it yet.
I'll go mummy against the
Yep.
strength of you, dude. So obviously you got the assist.
Yep.
So I'm going to go mingle for a few minutes, guys. James and Tony are going to narrate through their game of Blood Bowl.
Tony's going to start swearing in a minute.
Tony's going to swear in a minute.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's what we're all watching for, isn't it?
Oh, he's not the one with dodge, is he?
No, he's on the dodge.
Mighty low. And not when they roll that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dodge.
So that'll be a 3+.
Doom, doom. 1 die Blitzeroonie. But I've got block.
Nice.
I will follow.
So arm out.
Oh, so the
I think
five.
that's up 5 there, yeah. And
Got
all
that
it's,
started.
it's from the square they're not 2, isn't it? Where
Yeah.
it goes. 6 is there.
There. So that was 1, 2, 3 to blitz. 4, 5.
Oh,
Please be the one with sure hands. Number 6. No. I'll use my first reroll.
yep.
In fairness, I've not done bad there. Turn 3, it's first reroll.
Yeah, it's alright that.
I normally burn for him, that's got it.
Yep.
And I can move 2 more. I might as well stick a target on the back of his head, really, hadn't I? The pain's coming, my friend. Because he did the blitz, I can't even bloody throw it. Dun 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 dun. Pogba.
Are you dead yet?
It's been a bit bloodthirsty.
That's alright, well done.
That's what we all want.
Yeah, I'm going to do a silly 1 die block with Pogba. No, he's being awkward there. Then you can battery him. That's me done, sir.
Right, okay.
If it hits 70, then it'll be pretty bad as well, because it doesn't hit England quite early. It drops on the
Right then. So,
Just rolling out. He was stunned with it, so. I can't figure out, have you noticed with the undead team you get more players in the box than all the others?
dear.
Yeah. So there's 11, 12, 13, 14 players.
That's pretty handy.
I don't understand it why, but you don't get that with the halflings, or the goblins, but you do with the Very odd.
Must have had a bit more room on the sprue. Because you've only got 2 bigger guys, I guess.
Yeah, it's not very often Games Workshop give anything away for free.
Oh, yeah. Right, so I'm going to blitz with this guy. So 1, 2, 3 is the hit. Knock you down.
Dodge on block did not save me.
No. And I will follow up. Armour roll first of all.
7.
No, he's fine. And the scatter for the ball. 3 is to the guy that hit him. So Black Hawks have agility 2, so that's going to be a 5 to catch him. Yeah. Oh, look at that.
No way.
I've still got 1 movement left. So I'm going to just move to there, I think. He's going to stand up for 3, 4, 5. That's brutal, that.
What's a Black Hawk doing catching the ball?
In my last league game, I scored a touchdown with a Black Hawk for the first time ever. It was a glorious moment. He's going to hit this guy. Push back. Going to push you to there, and over there, and follow. He's going to just move to there. He'll hit him.
Yeah, kill Pogba.
Yeah. Not got dodge, have you?
No.
No, so I'll put you there.
Kill him. Kill him.
Oh, 9.
Boom.
Stunned.
He's breaking this armour for fun, man.
I know, yeah. Right. This guy's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to hit against that guy, so I've got the assist now, so that means I'm even strength.
Yeah.
And, oh, nice, got knocked down. I'll put him there. And I'm not going to follow up, actually.
Could you see if I've left my can of cider in next to the... Could you see if I've left my can of cider next to
No,
the
on the break.
back door? Put it down somewhere. I'm not sure. No. The Black Hawk, strength 4, and I got the ball.
1, 2, 3. I'm going to attempt to dodge with this guy. So that'll be a 3 plus. Yep, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is everyone apart from him. I'm going to leave him down actually. So that is me done.
That's a present for you for helping me carry all the terrain downstairs and bringing it here.
Is that an assassin?
It's a Colexus Assassin by
nice.
Morgan exclusive.
Which one's the Plexus? The
Psycho.
anti-cycler. Thank you.
Thank you for helping. I appreciate it. And whilst you're here, gentlemen, these is your mission packs for tomorrow.
Lovely, thank you.
There's a score sheet on the back.
Yep.
On the back actual page. There's
yeah.
also paint and score sheets on there as well. There's even a free pen for you.
I brought my own. Lots of. Where have I put that down?
What was you looking for?
My drink. I've no idea where I put it. Please. Cheers, baby. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I forgot about the nippy buggers in there, aren't they?
Unless you pass it.
I'm not likely to pass it with a
Yeah,
Black Hawk.
you've just thrown it there and then caught it with bloody Black Hawk.
I'm more likely to try and hand it off. Because then the person that's got the ball, you don't worry about their agility for that. Obviously, you have to be adjacent to the target to do that.
Oh dear. Right, so I'm going to do my blitz with the mummy.
Yep,
So it's 3 to stand up,
yep.
go for it, and then go for it again.
Okay.
First one's 5.
Nice.
So 5.
Yep.
this one's up. I've no idea.
Oh, that's good.
I thought I'd done all the hard work there, and
Yeah.
I'm just not going to get the stick in there. I'm not going to follow because I need to free up a little bit of room. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay, they are only movement 4. Go for it to there. I'll go mummy against that dude. Nine, 10.
Quite enough. Is
10
it money blow?
Martin
Yeah,
blow,
so that is just enough then. So for the injury, he's stunned.
I can't believe our stuff's going down here. Two, three, I'm going to give you a skeleton to smash. Do I go for his crazy 2-die upbuild? I don't fancy my chance of dodging out. I need him stood up and he'll just surfing. So I can't go for a 2-die because I've done my blitz. Oh, 20. Nowhere safe. Dodge.
So that'll be a 4+ as it's into a tackle zone.
And he has got dodge.
Right, that's nice.
And I think I will leave him there. I still don't fancy my chance of stopping you, but it slows you down a tad, I think. That's me done, pal.
Yeah, okay.
If you could roll me Pogba over, please.
Right, so he's going to stand up for 3, and then I'm just going to move to there for 4. Okay, so ball carrier's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to attempt to go for it.
Black Hawk sprinting.
Yeah, and he makes it. Going to attempt to dodge with this fella. So that'll be a 3+. Yep, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, spinning round. He's going to attempt to dodge out.
Is that the dude with dodge as well?
No, redhead guy's the dude dodge. 3+ makes it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I'll go 5 there. He's going to smack him.
And smacking he does.
Yep. Put you there.
I don't think you've actually rolled a skull yet.
I got 1 on the first turn when you knocked down my number 12.
Yeah, because of the turnover. That's
These are just on fire, these armor rolls.
smashed in.
And that is casualty.
4+ regen.
Regen, yeah.
Dodge the regen.
This guy's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Attempt to go for it. Yep. Going to get this guy up for 3, 4, 5, 6. Single dice block this guy against that guy. Push. This guy into him. Push. And he comes around from being stunned. Right, that's me.
Well, that's the thing, Craig. Some of the other midsons were a bit difficult. It's like quite intelligent, quite good. But Craig played one of the Craig only had one step. But Craig won on victory points. Even though Ollie was decimated, Craig won on victory points. That's not
He's in that square, isn't he?
I really do struggle to see the squares in this one.
Yeah. There was a guy in the Whitby League who'd literally gone over with a white pen and every cross going to get white.
I hate it. And when
So
the-
much easier to see.
When the light's shining on it as well. That's my excuse for losing tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, made the orders. Come see Lucy. She's going to put them on her paintball. I'll try and sort out change when we can.
It's 4 pieces. Have you ordered some food? Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
It was 750 the part load.
1, 2, 3,
Yeah, 750 for the Chinese.
7.
And then 7 for the part.
Jim's is a short case behind us.
It is, yeah. Do you want to move it?
Yeah, just so Lucy can sit down, please.
Just going to stick it off the side. Just watch your step when you're coming round, Harry, 'cause it's just on the corner.
I'll attempt the blitz with this guy, so dodge.
It was 114 for pizza.
Yeah, Deacon, it's a little bit.
1,
So I'm very, very sorry about that.
It's nice and cool, isn't it?
Claire Reynolds has just tuned into YouTube saying, "Go Orcs." Thanks for tuning in, Claire.
Thank you.
Depends what you want.
Margarita.
4, and then 2 die.
550.
Yep.
And he has got block.
Right.
Oh,
Has anyone scored yet, by the way?
No, I'm very near, though.
He's touching cloth. Done.
Should be one pizza or one Chinese?
Andy.
Andy and Jason, yeah.
Andy and Jason.
Yes.
I'm going 3 there, and I'll
We've got
attempt to go
450
for it.
for Jason. And 8 pound for you, so it's 1250.
1, 2, 3. I'll stand Pogba up. I'll block him against him.
Yeah, it's going to be knocked down anywhere.
Come on, Marty Blow, do something.
And it does.
Doesn't even
So
need Marty
that means
Blow.
that it's added onto the injury roll instead then. So that is 9, so KO either way.
Tell you what, if it weren't for them regens, I think this game would be pretty much figuring over already. Yeah, I'll do a risky one die. I've got block, the mighty blow, and that's only armour 18.
Yes, correct. Knock down.
Come on, mighty blow. Come on, mighty blow. Come on, mighty blow. 6, 7, with mighty blow. 8. Okay. And that's it, sir.
Right.
Around me, around Chinese by making no rage. No, that's all right. No. Just make sure you don't do it. Right. It's a team, man. You got this. You got this. She's the boss.
Obviously, always the boss.
Always.
If it doesn't come through, whatever, give me a shout.
Yeah, no worries.
I can pay cash if that's alright, you prefer PayPal.
Okay, so
I'll pay for mine and cash.
he's going to hit this guy.
Yep.
So that'll just be single dice.
Jinx you, dude. I'm jinxed you. I'm sorry.
That's better.
So that's
Knock down. Armor roll. 9.
Days.
and there's no church on that.
Stunned. I can't believe these armor rolls I'm getting. It's just every time I hit you at the moment. Oh, Scottish money, no!
Only one. Are you actually checking?
Okay,
Right.
here we go.
The green,
Going to declare the blitz with the black orc. He's going to hit him.
I always have money in that case.
I've got dodge.
Just to push back, that's all I need. So it's 1 for the block.
Yep.
So do I.
2, 3, 4. Single go for it.
The biggest thing is that
This is going to be a 1.
No, you can't just hit any order.
And scores.
They were damn close.
That was tense.
You don't want to.
And that is only my second Black Hawk touchdown of my entire Blood Bowl career.
It was not Black Hawk down on that occasion. For me to KO. He stays out.
My KO.
I don't fancy it.
He doesn't either.
They throw a 3 then. And it's you to set up.
Yeah, right then.
3 for the chicken and chips and a
So the guy with kickoff is number 11, so he can't be on the line of scrimmage all wise unless he the kick.
No.
I do think kicks are very underrated.
It is definitely, yeah.
6-10.
I can't do math.
So you want to leave it? There you go. Is that okay? Have you sent 17?
No, I'm not saying anything yet.
Harry, 1-0 Orcs.
6-10. To you.
Yeah.
Way.
The Black Hawk scored the touchdown, which is something that hardly ever happens. So that's nice.
So Jake's paid, Ben's paid, Nick, Jason, Fred, Andy, Kev, Terry, me. To the bank in the morning.
Oh, you want to pay cash or
Put on one of my cards.
Absolutely. And I'll just go and get on back.
Straight, come on.
James, yep,
To see how long we've seen digits given directions.
Yes. I rang them beforehand, made sure they delivered to you. Then I ordered understate, and then I rang them back to make sure Ian's was vegan and it was actually a delivery driver.
And that the order was okay, because
Yeah, with
With
the
a-
orders confirmed.
sometimes if you get massive orders, they turn around and go, oh, well, we thought it was a joke, don't they?
We're not with that I ordered understate, so
Yeah.
they before they even started.
we've even ran back for like the lecture requirements to both and they've accepted it, so
Cool.
it's nice to have a little bit more confirmation of that, like in that
It was
way.
the delivery driver for the pizza last sport when I ran back and I put my number one and he says, I'll ring you again. He says, there's no fee, and I says, the accommodation park park is related to the kitchen and sugar. I put on the more.
Oh, they'll take ages to sort this out. I don't think we can rush. And if there's any problems, then just run them. I hope it doesn't all come cold.
They'll only do
worry,
well.
isn't it? If they've only got one pizza roll, they're only going to do a few at a time.
They keep it on top of the oven, though, don't they? They keep it warm.
That's true. And bags are quite cool as well. The bags are quite good. More than
Where's 21 for small?
I'm not sure. I might go and find myself another beer while he's gone. My lad's all set up anyway, so if he comes back, then just get him to start.
So Tony's absolutely disappeared off the face of the earth. He's got no idea where he's gone. And yeah, everyone is absolutely loads going on in the ball.
That is dead cute. That is so cute. Randy Hamilton's photo is so good.
I found a missing can.
Excellent, so you double packed.
You had a missing can.
Yeah. Why not?
Tony and Mia. Mia, 7, 11, 50.
10.
To the boss.
Spoke to like Harry, like.
Next month.
You're in practice,
Well trained. 50, please. Tony, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so £7 for yours and the Mia was £4.50.
Even the right.
Look at that. Quality customer.
Right, I'm all set up there, so
This looks like airplane formation.
Now we're sort of greedy with 2 cans on go, don't I?
this is why I'm glad I took a couple of extra players. Obviously I'm 2 down, but I can still just field the full 11.
I couldn't afford it.
It's that extra reroll, isn't it?
In fact, I've only used one to press.
You have, yeah. Normally when you've only got a couple of rerolls, they both disappear in the first,
Don't know what's
first couple of turns. I think my league team's got like 6 rerolls now, and I never use more than 1 or 2. But when I've only got 2 rerolls, you can guarantee by turn 3 I've got nothing left. So Harry, are you much of a Blood Bowl player then?
No. I've played 2 games in my life.
Right.
Then Tom broke me both times for they went over.
Yeah, but once you've had a few beers, that rule doesn't count.
Yeah. We enforce it in the Whitby League, but I think it's one of the things about for a fun game, it's not so essential.
They're not overly strict in Dark,
No.
unless you like doing it repeatedly.
Yeah.
It's my first league season, and I went as Nurgle. And in fairness, I've not done too bad.
Yeah.
There's some bloody good players up against vampires, and I've never seen someone so positionally spot on and everything he does. Unreal.
That's something that you have to just learn through playing the game a lot, I think.
Yeah. He is really, really good. Which one's in Shawhands? Number 5. That's number 5. Kick as well.
It's not worth it.
Kick's going to be problematic here, I feel. Yeah, I'm ready, Ducky.
Right, so obviously kicker guy's taking the kick off. So 1, 2, 3, I'm going to it there. So kick off event. 5 and 3, so 8. Brilliant coaching, roll D3 in Magic Fame, the winner gets an extra reroll for this half. So I'm +1 fame, so you can't have that.
Just want to roll the 6.
I do feel like I've had the better dice so far in this game, I'm not going to lie. So, with kick you can either take the scatter as it is or choose to halve it, and I think it's rounding down when you halve it. So that is
No.
8, and so that way. Now, 1, so back to where it was. So that is very precise. That's exactly where I aimed it.
That's a good bit of kicking.
Yeah.
How many? I'll tell you what. Do you want to
Right
start?
then, off you go.
See, this gentleman should be watching Blood Bowl. He's got the shirt on ready.
Yeah.
Oh, do you
Change it to green skins.
Yep.
You drove on. I'm driving back, so.
Orkington Greenskins was one of the other names I told for this team.
I'll pay for everything.
I've done my loyalty Mr. Runners up. I thought that was quite apt. Right, I'll start off with some mummy action.
Boom. Not so boom.
Yeah, like
It was only a matter of time before.
Yeah, the inevitable double skulls. You love to see it. Armour.
8-9 with Marty Blow.
Yep.
Follow up that gentleman. Come on, Marty Blow. There's no friends in your team, is there?
Yeah.
Bloody hate that. 1, 2, 3. Books of Rooney. You've got block and block. Pushki. Yeah, it's not looking like I'm going to be scoring it.
Well, you're going to get the ball back in a couple of times anyway.
Sticking under. There's absolutely no point in farming throws or anything. Fiji was Skelly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4.
He's on the short hands, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh,
Good job he's got short ends.
better.
5, 6, 7.
I've got one of the balls with a little peg on it if that'll be easier, just because it keeps it on the base.
Looking in yonder. No, I've got no re-roll, a rather risky. It is 2 die, but with no block. With no block.
Both got on.
No block at the moment.
So, my armour against your guy.
Farah's the only one left who I need action.
8, is he armour 8?
He is.
Yep, so you're fine.
So Skeleton's at 7.
Right, so that is turnover.
Oh, I need to find out what John's number is.
I wouldn't use that pen, it's not very lucky.
Okay, so, he's going to stand up and do nothing. Same for him.
That story I'll be looking for.
Same for him.
After the should be still on the last 15 at 7.
He's going to hit this guy.
Pogba.
Yeah.
13. No.
Rubbish. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to attempt to hit this guy, so the assists cancel out, so it'll be a single dice. I do a block on my guy. I'm going to reroll that. That's better.
Yeah, no dodge to that.
And I will follow. Nope. He's going to hit him. Push back. I'll push you to there. I'm not going to follow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And yep, that's everyone done. So you've got 2 turns left to try and make something happen before half time.
I don't fancy the chances.
That's so hard. It's a pretty good man.
So everyone around yonder.
That is organised. 12:24.
Leave him down for the top. He's only got 1 I'll stand him up and do the blitz against Blitz
Yep,
dude.
so you've got 2 assists there.
I'll go for some mummy on Black Hawk action.
Yep.
And you get more mummy.
Yep.
I have got block.
Right, that's okay then. Yep.
3, 4. That doesn't really help me. You've got 1 turn left, haven't you? So you're not scoring. I might as well just play for bloody lazy alpha bullshit. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's the ball. Yeah, I don't really fancy a chance of getting through.
You need quite a few dodges to get through there.
Through that, I'm just going to get smashed out.
This is the thing, if you've got your place to protect you, you can break free and then you just get rinsed instantly.
It's only a one-off game, isn't it?
Go for the glory.
Let's go. 1, 2, 3. A dodge.
Yep, so that'll be at -1. 4 plus. No.
With the dodge skill.
Oh.
Has he got tattle?
Not him, no. Guy with tackles off the ball. Yep.
So I've used dodge, so I've still got a reroll to use
Yep.
now. Shit, I can't remember, so I was there, wasn't I?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So same again, -1. Oh,
He's on his arse.
yeah. I had a feeling you were going to pull it off there. And 7 is alright. So scatter for the ball. 8. So that is to there. Right, so my final turn. Okay, so I'm going to try and get the ball safe first, I think. So 1, 2, got to pick up the ball. It's going to be a 3 plus. Yep.
With a 6.
3, 4, 5, 6, and attempt to pass to him. So that's going to be a quick pass, which is +1, so they're on a 3 plus. Yep. And to catch it, 3 plus. I can't roll anything wrong in one, can I? One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, I'm not getting that ball there, mate.
Winning?
No, losing 1-0.
Okay, I'm going to blitz. He's just going to move there and hit that guy. Push back. Push you there. And I'm going to stay where I am. He's going to just stand up and do nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to hit this guy. He's got guards, that means I just look at the assist, so it's equal strength. So single dice. Push back. I'll push you there. And follow. He's going to hit him.
Come on, Pogba. Kill him. Kill him.
I've never seen anyone want their own player to die so much.
What? He's even got the Pogba.
excited when I saw that 6 there. He's going to hit this guy. Assist cancel out, so single dice.
Yeah.
Ooh. Last reroll. Might as well use it. It's better.
That's what you put him down last time.
And it's fine. And this chap is just going to go there. He's not going to do anything. That's me done. So you're turn 8.
Can I hurt somebody is the question.
That's about all you can do at the moment, isn't it?
I've got no rerolls left. Yeah. Mummy there. Yeah, not block, has he? On the 12.
Yep. No, he hasn't. No.
Anything but a fuck you, man. Let's.
Yep.
What?
Industrial ovens. Let's try and get the oven fired up.
Yes, he has, because he did the bloody block there. Now I've got 2.
Yeah, nice.
Number 14 has he got block?
He hasn't, no, he's got guard, so
I'll take
it for you.
I'll take the buffy down this. Come on, man. Come on. Do something. 8, 9. Anyone? I'll do the 1 die there. Hey! See, 2 dice is overrated.
That's it, all you need is 1.
And that will suffice.
Yep. Right, so that is half time. So I will be kicking off again.
I'll try me KO him, man.
Oh yeah, I need to do that as well. Yeah, he's back.
Hey.
And my guy is also back. However, I think he's going to stay on the bench.
That's what you keep an eye on, haven't you?
Yeah, that's it. Right. I think I'm going to do pretty much the exact same setup as last time, to be honest.
It was awkward to get around.
Sorry?
It was awkward to get around.
Yeah. So rerolls regenerate. So obviously I've got 2 team rerolls. Thrower is on the pitch again, so that gives me an extra 1.
Yep.
Okay, so I'll go for the same combo again. So 1, 2, 3. So kick for them. We have a 3 and a 2, 5. High kick. The ball's kicked very high, allowing the player on the receiving team to move into the perfect position to catch it. Any one player on the receiving team who's not in the opposing player's tackle zone may be moved into the square where the ball will land, no matter what their move allowance is.
Does it still scatter?
No, because as it's coming down straight onto him, he can just go and catch it straight away. Now, I believe it's unmodified, so it'll be 4+ to catch it kick off. Yep, gets it.
Finally, 6.
Right, so, your turn 9. So just get your turn, kind of.
Straight that now. With the 2
Yep.
assists.
That's a bit better.
The Marty Blow. 10.
Yeah, so he's stunned.
Mummy on Black Orchid. Back to normal.
Yep. As we've become accustomed.
And then same again, up to the side. Is he the one with block?
He has it.
Yeah, I'm also going to take that away.
Nothing happens.
Stick in there. 1, 2, 3, blitz.
He is the one that's got dodge, so I push back in.
It's not ideal.
How's it going, gentlemen?
So we've just started the second half, still 1-0 to the Orcs. But I've kicked off to Tony, so he's got the ball now, so just seeing what he can make happen.
I'm feeding you Pogba again.
Yep. You just want him gone, don't you?
Yeah. I've got spares, but I just wanted him to die.
Yeah.
I mean, he's obviously already dead because he's a skeleton, but...
Yeah. Die again.
Biscuit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll go...
It's only me or I'll be alright above you watching.
Yeah. You donkey. Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So. Just going to stand him up and do nothing. Going to blitz. He's going to go to there and hit him. Push back. I'm going to have to go for. I'll push it there.
Surf's up.
And I'm going to follow. He's got guard, so he would still give an assist to this guy. 2 dice. Knock you down.
Oh, that's side. I saw a skull.
And against his armour, 8.
He's armour.
Yeah. Okay, he's going to hit him. You've got an assist from him. He's got guard, so I've got an assist from him. So that means that it's still strength, it's still the highest strength overall. Knock down, and I'm not going to follow. Nothing. He will hit him. Knock down. I will follow this time. 9.
That's through. 9.
And that is a KO. As if it's possible to knock out a...
It was that one, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, yeah. He'll hit him. Got the assist now.
Clock was down.
Yeah. And he's not there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's just going to stop there. 1, 2, 3. 1, And that is everyone. So I'm just going to turn over the stun guy, and then that is over to you.
Actually, I could be losing a few players here, couldn't I?
That's what I'm hoping for.
See the one with guard. That's going to be problematic.
Regardless.
Right, I will start with money.
Yeah,
on
obviously.
Commit stack.
Is he the one with block?
He has got block yet. Hello.
Win, lose or draw?
Stop waiting. He's doing his movement.
Not a lot has happened over here.
It's a beaten stream.
That's near the middle.
Like after my game, I can be
Good money there.
Yeah.
and just go off like
Obviously, I don't
how,
have dodge.
how amazing all this can be.
Is there anywhere we can get like a breeze out or something like that? What? Get a breeze. Basically, just a door open or something.
Open that one, Sarge. Open that door.
I think after this game, you need to burn these dice and get some new ones.
See if
In
it's
fact,
allowed.
They don't seem to like you, do
I've
they?
normally swapped dice by now, but
Yeah.
It's not on the alarm time
Undead.
to open.
got to be used.
Right, cheers. No worries.
Be a dodge.
Oh yeah, yeah, of course. 1, 2. I don't think it actually helps me.
Pardon?
Talk to myself. First sign of insanity. 1, 2, 3, 4. In yonder.
Do you need to go first, Vince?
I did have, but it's expired.
Okay, well, you're the first here then. It's down there on the wall next to our room.
Is that wise, bearing in mind that I've had like 2 hours sleep and 20 plus
Well,
hours?
it's either a previously qualified first aider or I can't pronounce it's probably an optometrist.
Optometrist.
There you go.
What on earth's an optometrist?
Person that tests your eyes.
Oh right.
I'm a dispensing optician, which is an equivalent qualification, but out on the shop floor selling glasses. But yeah, not the same as an optometrist.
Too much cider. So 3, 4, 5. You've got the assist, so it's a 1 dyer, isn't it? I've got to do it. I've got a reroll. I think I may well be using it.
Yeah. And there it is.
Have you just...
He rolled 2 skulls, one after the other. Skull's the worst thing you can roll.
I'm very good at rolling skulls.
And ones.
There's been lots of ones and skulls from Tony in this game.
He's got a Vindicare Assassin, right? Every time he shoots, he rolls a 1.
Leave Larry out of this.
Bring back Ballistic Skill 10, where it was a 2+, and if you roll a 1 then you can reroll it, it's another 2+. Those good old 730 days.
About 4 games, and I think he hit once and then fell to win, didn't he?
Yeah. Come up last year, James, he was up for actually played about 3 or 4 games.
Yeah.
And out of all of that, he literally hit once.
But I have got 4 children, so my targets are not that bad.
Okay, so
But that does want to take some assistance.
he's going to stand up and do nothing. Same for this guy.
Well, I'm in all sorts of trouble here, big man. All sorts of trouble.
I'm going to blitz with this guy. So he's going to go to there, hit him. I've got an assist from him because he's got guard. Not what I wanted, but
It's better than double score.
Yeah, that's true. He's going to hit him.
Uh-oh, this could hurt.
Yep. Nope. 1, 2, he's just going to go there, just in case you get any ideas about standing up. He's going to bash this guy. Now, obviously, you've got an assist from him, he would cancel it out. So it's still going to be 2 dice with the tackle. He is one who's got block, don't need it. I'm going to put you there and follow. Nope. He's going to hit him. Knock down. It's 10. So Steve.
That zombie always goes face down, it's weird.
I'm going to hit Pogba with...
Kill him! Yes!
I'm not going to follow you because that's just inviting to be pushed off the pitch.
Can't really get anyone.
Oh, look at that, double 6.
X.
I've not brought rig dice up in this. And he's stunned.
My flanks are not looking healthy.
No. 1, 2, 3.
If that dude had gone down there, I think I'd have done that.
Yeah. Thing is, I could have carried on with the blitz and moved into your tackle zone of the ball carriers all then. So him staying on his feet has done you a bit of a favour there. This guy's going to go to there. Right. Over to you.
I'm going to have a blitz and a black boat running around doing whatever we want to do.
Alright.
This does not bode well at all.
You see if you still need money and other people. Just give them a shout.
I said you to finish your turn
I'll
today.
shout again.
See, I've gone back in the kitchen. Yeah, just say, guys, I need to go back in the kitchen to wait for the food, so please got the anticipation in there.
Right, no worries.
See you later, guys.
See you
See you in
tomorrow.
the morning.
This hurts.
Yep. I'm feeling for you right now, honestly.
No. I'm going to try and blow that.
I've played against people who'd be a lot more salty than this by now, with the state of these dice that you're rolling.
So I'm buggered there. I'm jumping up, well not jump up, but you know what I mean, and do the blitz there. I know it's only a 1 die, but when you're on as many score. Yes! I feel like I just won the game.
Glorious.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Get on the roll.
Mighty blow.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh,
And he's stunned.
that's a positive. That's a bloody positive.
Yeah, you've not had a positive for a while now.
Standing up to get absolutely smashed again. If they weren't stunned,
Yeah, that's proper screwed
It's
on that
just-
side, isn't it?
I've got nowhere to run. I mean,
Yeah.
tactically withdraw. Just going to go backwards here. I'm just going to lose the ball bloody place too, I think. So if I come over that side, just go around for 1, 2, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go for it. Go for it. You can't blitz, but you can exert attack as well. Stand him up. Dodge.
Yep, so that'll be a 3+. Nice. You look pleasantly surprised there.
5, 6, 7. Take it when I can, man. I'll take it when I can. So, if I go him against him,
Yep.
I've got the assist, but he's only strength 3, isn't he?
Yep, so it's still a 2. Yep.
Oh, he's on fire now. He's on absolute fire. Yeah, I'm not going to follow. Come on, Marnie Blow. Do your thing.
No.
How many snake eyes were wrong?
This has got to be some sort of record.
To be fair, I did do a lot of go for it, so I didn't roll a single
That's
one.
true. But normally go for it is almost guaranteed you'll roll
Big
it.
time. Big time. And that is.
Guys, now you attention a second. If anyone is on pizza, hasn't been Lucy yet, can you please go to the kitchen and square up?
I roll over, and that is me done, sir.
Yep.
I think we've got to be the best turn cast.
Yeah, this guy can roll more ones than you.
That is quite an impressive feat.
It's not something I'm proud of, I won't lie.
It's really not. I play Custodies and I have 2 off stage left, right, centre.
Yeah,
I
I
still
say
die.
yeah.
Okay, so he's going to stand up for 3 and 4 to there.
Oh, these are the mummies.
I like all the models with the exceptions of the mummies. I don't understand why they've done them in a running pose.
Yeah, they are meant. Yeah, I
Movement.
play Nurgle and my bloaters are just these fat.
He's going to hit him. I've got 2 assists.
And I bump some cash off
And
them.
that's the dude I use for my beast.
I'll tell you what, how much. Wait a minute.
About 10.
I think Lucy's got the individual price written down. I've only got 20 quid there.
So if I give you the 5, then whatever change you get back, I'll sort you out with. Shit, mate.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Right, yeah, so he's hitting him. I've got 2 assists.
Yep. It was coming, wasn't it?
You're not the only one that thought
So much better than the 4-2
they're the bloaters.
They're good.
Disgusting. Also, I
One,
think this
two,
one's got the
three,
leaky bum as well.
6.
Yeah, he's got a bit of a dribbly bum. That's, yeah, I like the necrotic kind of dead flesh kind of looks on him as well. I like the fact that
Great
I'm the only
minds.
one that thought.
Think they might.
Yeah. As soon as I saw this one, I was like, it makes perfect tentacles, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah. And the 4-2
1,
one's
2,
20 quid.
3,
I think.
Really?
It
It's just a slow.
He's going to punch this guy straight in front of him. Assist will be blocked by him.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Perfect. And I won't follow. 8. Is he...
He is arm right.
Yeah, so he's okay. This guy's going to hit him with the assist. Have you got block? No, I have. So he goes down.
We don't need a Dombey.
And 7, so he's okay. He's going to hit him. You don't have dodge, do you?
No.
So I'll have to beat it there. And I will not follow. Actually, no, I will. And that is a 9.
See, now I don't know what. Oh.
8. So he's KO'd. And I think that's everyone apart from him. Sorry, he needed to turn around. But I'm not going to do anything with him because it's going to be a risky block. He's going to come back from being stunned, and that is over to you.
I also am 2 players up, but I'm also 2 players KO'd. So 3, 4, 3, 4, 5.
Just a second.
What do I do with that, dude? You can stand up and get smashed again. Stand up, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's mummy time.
Always. Yep.
The mummies are not performing. Hey! They heard me. They were worried about getting kicked out of the team. We play for zombies. 6, 7, 8.
That's like 6 there.
Arse. Good. Right, I'll do a 1 die Blitzer there. Face down.
I've got block on my guy. Yeah, something happens.
So he's just going to get hammered next frigging turn, isn't it?
Arse.
And that is it. So that is done.
So what am I turn for?
Just can't generate any holes anyway, can it?
I know, it's because the dice are just... You're not getting any good dice rolls at all. You need...
Whatever, you just knock 750 off it. Or whatever you will be. How are we doing?
1-0 Orcs at the moment. We're midway through the second half. And we are live on YouTube as well, if you want to wave at the cameras. There and there and there.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly threatening his area, you see. Unfortunately, I'm going that way.
Okay, he's going to stand up and do nothing. He's going to stand up and
He
do
won the
nothing.
league last season and he's probably going to win it again.
He's going to hit
I think he also might be using weighted dice.
nothing.
And I think our man might be weighted
You're weighted to be shit.
the wrong way round.
He's hitting this guy.
To start off with, you're doing pretty good. You were like, me?
No, they've both
I'm
got
actually
block on
doing
there,
well
yeah,
against
so
you.
I'm going to push
I
you
went with
to
the
there.
trap loss to like 5 months.
So it's on.
He's going to hit him. Knock you down. And armor roll. 9.
That's all I'm doing. Like, oh, I'm safe for once.
And then there goes the 6. And
And
that's
there,
a KO.
there comes the 6, you see.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. He'll hit him with the assist. You've not got dodge on him, have you?
No.
No.
Just on my ghoulies.
Yep. Another 9. I can't believe how good my armor rolls have been in this game.
Hey! I'll take that as a victory.
My last game that I played, it was a friendly in the league, so it counts towards your stats and stuff, but doesn't count towards league standings. I caused 2 armor breaks all game.
Every now and again,
So
you
yeah,
just get the
it was
odd
against
game.
it was against Dark Elves, so 8 is sort of average armor wise. I'd expect to get a few, and literally 2, and both of them
It's
were 7.
8 all the way through the exceptions at Witch House, and it's 7.
Yeah, they're 7, yeah, and Assassins are 7 I think as well, but he didn't have any Witch Elves.
8?
But
Oh, God, there's only Witch House.
no, he's very blitzer heavy. He's-
All 4.
Yeah. But yeah, like literally it was just, I could not roll to break armor all game, and then it seems as if all those rolls I didn't get there coming up. Right. He will hit him. I do have guard on him for the assist, not that it's needed. So him against him. Pogba, both down. You've not blocked him, have you? Now, because I have on him. Come on, we want to see Pogba dead. Nope.
See, the one I want to be made.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to hit him. Obviously, you've got an assist, that makes it just a single dice. And he's okay. Haven't done anything with him, but he's not going to because that would just be silly. And I think that is everyone. So, over to you.
Plenty of damage done.
Yeah, definitely. I think them 3 KOs are going to make your life a bit harder, aren't they?
back up to die again. He's looking a little bit isolated there, isn't he?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah. How do I get this ball safe? Right, I'll go a mummy on Black Yuki. Of course. Why would it be anything else? And then I'll go against this gentleman here. And they just keep coming. It's all part of my cunning plan, you see.
Is this when it all comes together on the last turn?
No. And I will go yonder.
So, yep.
That's him done. Oh my days. I've got all really good left on the page. I will go 1, 2, 3, 4. Attempt to hand off.
Yep.
I'll pick the dice that's already showing a 1.
Good thinking. 3 plus. Nice.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, bollocks. 5. 6, which is the dodge. Oh no.
Of course.
With dodge.
Yeah. Here comes the 2. Oh, a 1. And his armour roll is fine. So the scatter for the ball, 1 is that way. So twat. And that'll be a turnover.
But in theory, if he'd have actually stayed on his feet,
You'd have had a nice clear on through.
yeah, I think he'd have been struggling to track him down there.
Yeah.
But I just let him down with my really shit dash. You from round this neck at Woods End?
Would be.
That's the seaside.
Yes. It's about an hour and a half drive from here.
It's Whitby, and then I went to Whitley. What is it?
Yeah, slightly different.
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. No, sorry. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. Do you mind if I call it my blitz? I know you meant to call it beforehand, but I'm thinking that's something that I should have done.
Beer rules.
So, so him into him. Push back, not really what I wanted, but I'll have to do. Push you to there and follow.
The way it's going, mate, it's actually quite accurate push back.
Gets you away from the ball,
That's a
doesn't it?
good dice roll for me.
He's going to hit him. Eight. Is he?
He is
7 or
armour 8.
Yep,
so
so he's okay.
One more than a skelly.
Okay, going to be a bit cheeky here.
You can still push him off.
2, 3 to there. He's going to hit him
Yeah.
with the assist. And a pushback will be enough to knock you off the pitch. Because the only other square is occupied.
Yeah. Armour 8.
So, armour's automatically broken when you
Yeah,
get
of
pushed
course
off
it
the
is.
pitch.
Injury.
So, injury roll.
I need sleep.
So he's just on the subs bench. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, now, over here, I've got 3 guys who can take actions, but I don't think I will with any of them, just because of the fact that
You don't want to push your mummy towards the ball.
it's going to be uphill blocks as well, so if I get that push back, then you're just going to take it towards the ball here. So I'm going to leave all them just standing as they are.
It's not a bad turn, dude. It's not a bad turn.
That's gone quite nicely for me, I'm not going to lie.
Was he stunned? Or has he just automatically gone face down?
He was stunned, yeah. So.
Right. He can stand up now. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll do the blitz with him with a go for it. I know it's only 1 die, but come on. Hey! And I will push him onto the bill.
Yep.
And follow.
Didn't you need to go for it to make the blitz?
Did I not roll the d6?
That was the what dice you did, so yeah, you're fine. So, armour?
For a horrible moment then I thought I'm going to roll the 1, I don't. And then armour.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Plus Mighty Blow.
And that is a 9, which would be, with Mighty Blow, which would be
KO.
KO. Boom. So
And
the
scatter.
ball would be knocked, so 5
Come on, be good. No!
is there, right in the middle of the map.
That doesn't help me a lot. No, I'll take that. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. Pogba's going to have to do some doing. Is that even a word? I don't know. I'm tired. I'm tired. I've not got many players on the bloody pitch. Right, I'll go Mummy against number 7.
Yep.
Saw that and I thought, yeah, I know what the other one's going to piss him off. So strength 5, 6, 5, 4. So still 2 dice against him, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, because he is putting a tattle zone on that.
Hello.
Oh my god. I'm knocking him down for fun. And Mr. Pogba against numerous Thomas. That's why it goes Pete Tom.
Yep. Gets away from the ball at
That'll
least.
do. That'll do.
No.
I'll have to sacrifice Ghoulie. Standing up. 3, 4.
3 plus. Show hands.
Yes!
Oh.
Yes! 4, 5, 6, 7. And he rolls over, and that is Turner's.
Yep.
It's just going better than it was against Mateo's team.
Yeah. Much better. It's been like the opposite dice, basically.
You've been smashing armour for fun, haven't you?
I know. The number of 10s and 11s I've rolled for
Jesus.
armour breaks is crazy.
You'd have picked up some start play points on this bad boy.
Massively, yeah.
So regened.
3. Yeah. Right then. So, he's going to stand up for 3 and just move there for 4. He's going to stand up and do nothing. Okay, so I'm going to blitz. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I need to go for it to actually do the hit. Yep. Yep. Do I reroll that? Yeah, I'm going to choose to take the reroll there.
And smashed it.
Boom. And follow.
Tony, you have one of these. Was yours a normal palm though?
Yes, that's me.
Okay, just
Marvellous,
show
thank
us
you.
what it is. Right, that one's normal, I think. Yeah, that one's normal. There you go, there's yours. There's your chips.
I thought you said Gene Smith. That's a Gene Smith.
Tony, I'm just doing the armour roll here.
Right, if you notice it has like one main
I see what you mean by high damage rolls.
Again?
Yeah.
Really?
Honestly, I wish I could have armour rolls like this all the time. It's just ridiculous.
Is this on Mr. Gooley?
Yeah. And that is a stun round. Ball scatters loose. 2 is to there, so that's going to be that square there.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, do. He's going to hit him.
Ah, this is the problem.
No, push back. I'll push you there, and stay where I am. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, and he's going to hit him with the assist. I'll knock you down. I'm going to put you there.
I swear,
follow.
Papa dies. I can feel it.
Oh, there we go. Crazy. And he's stunned.
You chihuahua.
And there's only him left. I'm just going to keep him where he is. Right. So.
Yeah, I don't think I'm scoring anything now.
Alright.
Stand him up so you can knock him off.
Are you in charge of the command centre now then?
No, I'm just going to watch.
Alright. We're not far from the end now. We've got Tony's on his second last turn, and I've got 2 more turns as well. So not too far to go now.
I'll go mummy against the
Yep.
dude next to him. Hey!
Alright.
Right, next mummy.
Don't forget armour roll.
Knocked him down as well. Armour roll for lineman.
Yep.
Oh my god.
There we go.
I'm through.
And that is a KO.
And armour roll for the other one.
Yep. And he's fine.
I'll blitz with my array.
Yep.
Just one down.
Anyone? Sorry, anyone still waiting on food?
I've got mine.
You got yours?
Last reroll.
And of course it's a skill. Bloody hell.
How can you do that twice in one game?
So he goes down. And he's safe, of course.
Goes without saying, really. Hey.
Imagine when he plays with like a team with like 5 or 6 mighty blow.
You don't need Mighty Blow.
I've only got 3 Mighty Blow actually at the moment. One of my Black Orcs, 2 more Blitzers.
I've only got 3 mighty blow.
I can't remember the last time I had armour rolls this good though, honestly.
It's like the Imperial Guard player said, I've only got 60 left.
Tony, where's your Litland?
I've no idea.
I've got a pizza.
She's gone to.
Probably a free one if you ordered like.
No, it is hers.
Harry,
What?
we're not far finished here as well, by the way.
Okay.
I've got 2 turns left, Tony's got 1, and then we're done.
Okie doke.
It's been an exercise in how not to know that.
So Sarge keeping an eye on the stream even though like nothing's really happening. Alright, fair enough. I'll probably take over when like these guys are finished.
Won't be long.
Harry,
What?
what's yours and Lucy's?
She's in the dining room. Why? What's the matter?
I'm waiting for Tony to get back before I carry on playing.
Do you want him over here?
How was the Chinese? Is it alright?
Yeah, everything was fine. Everyone got what they ordered.
Delivering pizza.
Have you got yours?
Right. Yeah, I was just waiting for you before I started again. So he's standing up for 3 and move there for 4.
Should I use your half then?
And not with the stars rolling down, they'd have been all dead.
Zaros. Right. You sit, you don't move for the rest of the night.
Okay. Blackhawk here. Yeah, he's going to hit against him. Oh dear. Reroll.
At last! At last!
Such a
There
fan.
we go. That's a bit better.
That's
So
normal.
he's off the pitch, and I'm not going to follow. Straight injury roll. Stop. So just back to the subs bench.
So with the Chinese was alright. Nice.
I'm amazed that everything went smooth. I'm quite
1, 2, 3,
Lucy,
4, 5.
It's like a unicorn.
everything went
Everything going
swimmingly
smoothly.
smoothly.
Especially with food.
That went surprisingly well.
And everybody got what they ordered, bar, and I think Kev's right. And that was it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Someone else was on the menu. We asked them both to come.
Well, see, Lucy, you had it organised.
So I'm going to blitz with this fella.
Well, well done, you two.
He's just going to go there and hit him. Single dice.
The thing was, excuse me, you got the fried rice.
Oh!
Yeah.
Change your fortune right at the end.
So he's done.
Another 6, 7 quid.
Right, so you've got 1 turn left to try and make something happen.
No, but I suppose that's not the
Yeah, it ain't gonna work.
So then, you got one.
And you're not
for me.
scoring.
You were both up here. You was the Chinese.
Cheers, Dave. Good game.
That was some
He got two
impressive
takeaways.
ball.
He got
I'm
two
not going to lie, I've
takeaways.
never seen
That's the game
was that
we
good.
got
Wow.
from the Derby Blood Bowl week.
He got Parmo and the Chinese.
Oh, that's
pretty cool.
3 minutes from the Chinese.
So then you're not using all the...
Yeah, no, that's really cool, that.
Yeah,
I wasn't that hungry today.
Awesome. Yeah, those are mint.
I normally go 4. I go
Right.
like
That
proper
was a
pizza sized garlic bread.
spanking, dude.
It was appetizer. I go for like a
Proper
Chinese.
spanking.
Then you go for like
That was
a
fun though.
KFC for like a settle down.
Thank you for being a good sport
And then
there
you
as
go
well. I
for
think,
like,
as I said
big
before,
fella.
I know a lot of players who would have got a bit pissy
Yeah,
about
I'm Chinese
the
as well.
dice that were going on there.
I'm used to rolling that.
Oh, is it all over?
Yeah, 1-0 to the Oaks.
Way! With that.
And not many dead things left.
Let me pass Tony, please.
Now Palmer time.
I mean, I could have made a better choice with beef. I thought when it was salt,
And it was a Black Hawk that got the winner as well, which is
It's just dry salted.
very
dry
unusual.
pepper.
Quite unique in
So it's
itself.
dry
Yeah.
beef with salt and pepper on it.
So, in spectacular orc fashion, James.
Oh, yes.
James wins the gouged eye flag. It was only available for pre-order when you pre-ordered Blood Bowl.
Nice, thank you.
That is yours. Thank you very much for playing.
Cheers.
Thank you for narrating. Tony, thank you very much for losing.
As expected. As normal. As is standard.
Excellent.
So we're going to hang around for a little bit and eat pizza, and then when Sarge left, wow, Sarge is eating the manwich.
It's a hell of a manwich, that.
The only thing that's missing is the kebab meat in the middle.
I already had 2 McDonald's today.
Well, cheers, that dude. That was fun.
Nice to play someone else from a different league.
Do you know, it wouldn't matter if you take your Skaven or the way you were rolling the armour. That was savage.
Thing is, with Skaven, chances are I might not be able to get to
I
near to
wouldn't
you.
have had the regions either.
That's it, yeah.
Oh, she reappeared.
Sorry?
Mia, she just reappeared.
She was reading. I don't know why, she doesn't seem to want to play Warhammer 40,000.
Yeah, Mia, play Warhammer, damn it.
I'm not gonna lie, it just doesn't interest me at all. It really doesn't.
Not much to really say tonight, is there?
No.
Once I've eaten this, we can go home.
That's the only way of holding stuff. It wasn't like that.
Cheers for that flag as well, Harry. That's a nice little prize there.
No worries. You've already won something and it's not even the official start of the event.
I know, yeah. Beautiful.
How does that work in Blood Bowl?
They're all characters, so any of them can actually use them.
What?
You've got their mission, vital intelligence. So I'm asking how you play vital intelligence.
Oh, that was Wednesday night stream with Craig and Ollie. I just forgot to change it.
Mission Blood Bowl.
Just told Tony, he's messaging him off at the end earlier. I've just told him about the takeaway houses, fraudulent delivery. 34 people when more than 3 people wanted 2 meals. Sounds like nightmares. So organised and perfect. Really how much of that cost.
How much was it?
114 for all the pizzas and 64 for the Chinese.
So basically 180 quid.
Do you want him putting your stuff away, mate?
Nah, I'll be alright.
You sure? I'm going to go sit through there.
Oh, he's mental.
Here he is.
It's finished. It's all over. Tony lost.
Oh yeah, oh that was obvious.
Fantastic
That
dice
was
rolling.
always obvious. It was just by how much you lost I'm coming to see.
It's only one.
Menno, let's take over the stream. Me and you.
Sorry?
Let's take over the stream.
Hey, if you just want to take up the.
It is.
Right,
You
I
don't
can
want us.
quite easily put that camera on you if you want to just.
You don't want us to take over the stream. No. Well, his entire army shot up my knight and got it down to 8 wounds. The whole lot of them.
Yeah, but you win first.
Oh yeah, absolutely crucified.
How many tanks of allies did you destroy turn 1? All of them. 4.
How many wounds has your big guy got left?
Gilliman just killed them.
You big huge
Yeah,
one?
we only had 4 wounds left when we
How
charged
many
in.
did you have to start with?
70. Toughness 16. 2
Right.
save, 3 up void shield.
Put that on the table while everyone's waiting.
The Blood Bowl part.
Blood Bowl.
Dad, mother's watching.
I reckon I could take it with just my army.
You kill what, sorry?
I reckon I could take that thing with just my army.
Easy. Storm it. Yeah, I bet you do it easy. It's got no windows.
There's a guy who brought against
When you kiss it, that much food, you know.
6k of foot slogging black diamond and just ran it.
Yeah, it's easy to save time with the right list. Try and make sure you took tight damage.
Double damage. How many wounds did you do at one of Ali's tanks?
96 damage. On 2 of them in 2 shots. Only 96 damage, man.
2 seconds.
It's almost as much as the Relic Shock attack.
What?
Yeah? Can you do 200
Alex is in.
wounds in a turn?
Go on.
Can you do 200 damage
Hello?
in a turn?
Yes.
How does it feel to be the exact same damage output as
so.
an 80.4?
Pretty good actually. Not bad. Not bad. If you would do...
Assuming you roll 6s off or everything.
It's obscene. I don't know. Because you're chucking D6 mortal wounds to a 6 as well.
You roll 6s on those as well, yeah.
6s to, and you roll 6s on them, man. It's just
Right, I
obscene.
got it. Oh, thank you. Will you just moving it from not burn? Like,
I will,
do you want me to
I'll
take the date or not?
I've had more than one beer and I'm not going to do that now. But it's a lot.
11 d
It's a lot. If wounds spilled over, it will be pretty crap. Guys,
Please, some pizza and not to get the date. Maybe it's not to check, but
guys.
I don't know.
Well, there's no smoke alarms for us. So we're all
It's
right.
not yet, so-
We're all right. It's fine. Yeah, you're fine. Don't worry. There'll be smoke detected up the wazoo.
Guys, has anyone found any money lying around at all?
Dibs. From dibs on any money left lying around.
I'll definitely, I'll have to all that.
There wasn't much on the ball. I haven't found any piles of money.
All that money from the takeaways that we did.
Better.
Was it already out? I don't know if you remembered.
No, he came in just as I was taking it out.
So why would somebody go to one of the tables, take money out of the purse and use it? I see PayPal made them use his.
Grins, Alex.
Oh. I thought that was
Fuck it up.
Do you know what Alex is doing with here? Gone for the night. Alex took some money out of his wallet
Did you
when he
come
was
into Bob?
leaving and he can't find it. Was it much?
The road's there. Nothing else. Stop the car, stop the car. Window down, picture of it.
Harry.
And they've got a challenge by the doors of the museum. I didn't get the pictures this time around. So there's been that one.
About 40 quid.
Sure.
I don't know.
That was one of the World War I times.
Maybe I don't know what happened.
That's the Tiger.
Just after the
131.
Chinese turn.
That was on the 131. That was something like one of the saddles from 100 years ago.
Sitting there, you just remember.
There's a panther. I mean, the size of the bloody tank.
Wow, Colin. It's just
Until you get next to it.
There we go, guys. And the camera's just totally not even fixed because it's fastened on with blue tack. So who have we got watching? Thank you very much for tuning in, by the way. I'm finishing off my pizza. So tonight, of course, is the Dark Artisan Open. Just seen a game of Blood Bowl between Tony and James from Whitby. Tomorrow morning, we've got Scott versus Adam in Imperial Knight versus Custodes. Can't remember the name. Tim, do you know what the first mission is? Neither do I. I'll have to have a look at the mission pack. Tony, Daniel Dudder says, come on Ashbourne, but you lost. You know, James said to me before he started, I'm actually quite worried I don't do well against zombies. Yeah. Her lanyard says ma'am. He cleans. Can you tilt it down? You should just be able to like tilt the camera itself.
Not that much.
Yeah, spot on. Mark's just joined us building my Titan while Ian is managing to get his destroyed like a scrub.
I wouldn't say it was quite that easy.
Ian's here. He says it's not that. It wasn't that easy. What damage did you do to one of Ali's tanks again?
96 wounds.
96 damage to one of Ali's tanks.
Actually, it was 2 and 1 round of 3. It's almost like remove that. I thought we'd be playing longer.
How many turns did you play? 2.
Yeah, your second turn was really good turns.
So 1.5 turns. Was it just Jake and Ali versus Ian?
And he only killed my fat knight.
Only the Porphyrion died.
That's it.
Didn't Bobby G kill the...
We did a second round where they just get to shoot everything at the warlord.
Right.
Got him down to 8 wounds. Bobby G came in and did 6 wounds. Then the Gallant came in and finished him off.
Right.
Just for a bit of a laugh. So he's been killed.
Oh, did you bring your Strace as well? Did that die straight away? Way!
Yeah, got 1 shot off and then died the next 2.
Do you want to come and talk to Mark?
No.
Marky says no.
Has he finished his warlord yet?
No!
He's not talking to us.
He says he's not talking to you until you finish your Warlord, Mark. Does that include painting? But it's Mark, he doesn't paint.
He wants the forever job.
He laughs. No, but the head's painted.
Still not finished. The shoulders are nowhere near finished. They need all the weathering and all that kind of stuff added to the head. And I only cut it last night about 11 o'clock. I was spraying it silver last night.
He sprayed it silver last night.
And the shields, all them spraying black last night.
Oh, Mark, see the guy in the cap there over Ben's right shoulder. That's Scott Condon from the Patreon chat. Who else have we got?
Absolutely bullshit with names.
I think I've memorised most people.
I haven't actually met them before. I'm not clue.
The guy with the Star Wars-esque hoodie with his back to us is Robert Patterson. He is here with Jordan from 40k Glasgow on Instagram. The big guy on the left-hand side is Kev Walters. He's come down with Terry from Demonscapes. And then we've got Dan on the right-hand side there playing Scott from Whitby. And there's James walking past who's just absolutely obliterated Tony at Blood Bowl. That was Ian walking past. Nah. Just put them with the juice and put it as help yourself. Yeah.
I don't think people would do that, but...
There's Lucy and Mia. That's Tony's daughter. And I'm suddenly just left with Jake and Tim. There's Michael Corr. Michael, you could have waved to the camera. I've got a security... No, the one out there. I've got a security camera. I saw you coming in. And Sarge. Hey, do you want to take over the stream? You can if you want. The camera's just pointing out into the hall. Here you go. I'll hand you over to Sarge. He's the rules guru this weekend. Do you know what I can actually get at? I should bring up. Should we talk about the missions?
Yeah, we can talk about missions.
I need to find Dropbox first.
Can someone pass me a...
Oh yeah, there's a mission
Sheet.
pack there. Somewhere.
So what time's the prize given on Sunday? I want to make sure I don't miss my first place.
3 o'clock after the last game.
Because
So-
Death Watch, obviously. Winner, going to run.
So anyone that's in the chat, by the way, if you want to see the lists, you can type ! list. See, I'm that prepared, Sarge. How good is that? Or if you want to see the missions, you can type ! mission. How cool is that? See, I know me shit, Jake. I know me shit. So what time's kick off in the morning, by the way? Briefing at 8:30.
9 o'clock start.
9 o'clock is game 1 start.
So, are the pairings up then anyway?
They're in Excel.
Because the first thing I would do is, because I'm in the same building as my opponent, is I would get them incredibly drunk.
So
And then I would bang on their door at 8 o'clock.
Is the guy for the Kaiser?
Ben. Jake Hilliard is playing opponent 19. No, you're playing Kev Walters. So you're playing Terry's mate.
Oh, we got Terry.
Yeah. Michael is playing. You're playing Robert. Robert Patterson.
Yes.
He's from Glasgow, so you'll get on quite well.
I thought not the Hollywood actor.
No, that's
Robert.
Patton.
That's Robert.
And Tim is playing. Tim almost had to play you, because Tim's opponent unfortunately dropped out, but Jack stood in, and unfortunately he's got a pylon. Tim's just
Great brigade play. Great brigade playing. No, you've got a whirlwind. That whirlwind's going down.
How did your game go?
It went exactly as planned.
Right.
I mean, obviously I've taken 3 Corvus because I'm competitive, like. So, you know.
So, Warriors Mission 1.
Mission 1 is Visions of Victory, Maelstrom.
Yes. See, I'm fully prepared with my mission pack, Sarge.
The second one's Beachhead.
All of them just deployments, just going to be random on the...
No, all the Madonna War.
That's the best thing to do.
Yes.
Right, so first turn standard, tactical objectives 4,
One in
discard.
the centre, isn't it?
It doesn't. It's terrible.
Oh no, Visions of Victory is your opponent. You draw the cards and your opponent discards them. But obviously in the briefing before the game, I will obviously go through it because people will play it differently. So what it is you draw 2 cards. Your opponent picks 1, put that 1 to the bottom of your pile. Draw 2 more and do it that way. Because the thing with Tactical Gambit as well, if you draw a defend card, most people go, oh well, I can't score it. As long as you score the card by your opponent's next turn, so you can actually score the defends.
Refined strategy, so removing everything that's...
Do a refining strategy for everything, aren't we?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Basically, we're treating Tactical Gambit as though it's a Chapter 18.
So, are we getting rid of Witch Hunter?
Yeah.
Yep.
I just get rid of defend, all of them. So it's really annoying to try to defend.
As custos, it's fine.
Do we roll off for deployment?
You're going to waste a lot of money.
I'm going to read what the rules are for each mission, but I'm probably going to say just roll off for deployment. Whoever wins the roll off would choose to deploy first or second. Well, yeah, you could pick sides, I suppose, because I haven't said side A, side B, or whatever.
No,
So
it's just because the roll-off stops the objective game being as gamey. Because you can be totally gamey with the...
Yeah, you could wait for your opponent to place the first one, then place one right next to theirs, and then just stack them all in one corner.
The new chapter proved are better, the ones we're playing are better. Because you roll off so you can't stack the objectives on your side and then choose your deployment zone.
So it just says, create the battlefield and set up terrain. The players place 6 objective markers as detailed in the rulebook.
But it's more for deployment zone. Does it say roll off or does it say pick?
The players roll off and the winner determines which of the standard deployment maps is used in the battle, which will automatically default to Dawn of War, and picks one of the deployment zones for their army. Their opponent uses the other deployment zone.
Before the other missions, whoever deployed the last objective picks deployment zone, which means it was so easy to stack 4
Yeah.
in your deployment zone, and
Yeah. So no, I think we'll just
this is better.
just do a dice off, place your objectives alternating, and then after that, do a dice off, and the winner chooses their side. The other person puts down, and we'll just go.
Do you like the new deploy first, go first? Because
It's back to 7th.
See, alternating was so tricky because do you deploy conservatively in case you don't get turn,
Yeah.
or do you deploy aggressively, and if you don't get first turn, you're screwed.
I do like it in some aspects, but in other aspects I don't because it.
I just
takes
deploy
so
2
long to
Castellans
deploy.
straight down and
That's because you're a dick.
and then yeet myself out.
Yeah, you can't run Codex 2 Castellans now, can you?
Yeah, can.
Can you?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're not.
Castellans are terrible now, as proven at SummerSlam.
I have a bone to pick with you for that tournament.
Hey,
threw the
leave
last
it out,
game.
leave it out, leave it out. So, yeah, refined strategy is going to be in place for all the games
Yep,
because it makes sense.
it's so much better.
Sudden death is not in place. That's so if you table your opponent, you don't automatically win.
Oh, okay. I like that.
I prefer that one because you could play very hard the objectives game and just be like, well,
But you do play on.
my opponent brought 2
Yeah,
Castellans and just tabled me.
Yeah, I prefer that.
Yeah. So we're doing that on all missions as well. Hi, Ali.
What?
I was playing a game of Fight. I was so annoyed because I was like 6 points ahead in Maelstrom. My Magus killed Zane. He had
I was going to read the mission script.
kill it, honor the chapter, so kill a character.
Oh, yeah. I started
Kill a
with the mission
cipher.
script.
His ancient failed to kill my Magus. My Magus cut him down, then he spent 2 CP on honor the
How you give this
Yeah.
one?
So he
You
did.
looked at the mission
Wipe me.
pack, you looked at the event pack.
Went to the lead, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I had no models left on turn 5.
Yeah.
No, I've not looked at anything, Harry.
I was like, damn
People
it.
just turning up.
So annoying.
So, Visions of Victory, so it's very card dependent.
Yeah.
Next mission, Beachhead.
This is probably my least favourite of the 5 that I picked.
I generally really like Beachhead.
I like this because it forces you to try to get into your opponent's deployment zone, which means you will clash and there will be a bloodbath in the middle.
Fucked, innit?
Oh, stop crying.
That one's.
I'm playing Blood Angels as well, getting rid of the appointment zone. Right.
Features a very good mission for Castellans.
I put a Vulture there and maybe a super heavy about
Can you?
flanker.
So yeah, that's Eternal War mission.
Yep.
The new Eternal Wars are way better.
Yeah.
The progressive scoring is far better.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
it is. And the next one's Strategic Gambit.
Because
So Strategic Gambit, you draw 3 cards
game your opponent.
and you discard 2 if you don't like them and draw 1 more. And if you score that card, you score double points. I played this with Ollie, right? I had 2 secure and defend objective number cards that were in his deployment zone. Bear in mind I was playing Tau, so I wasn't moving, right? I discarded them and drew Kingslayer, and I'd already killed Araman. And I rolled it, and because it was worth double, I rolled a 5, which got us 3 points, got me 6 points. Actually put me in the lead by 1 point, and I won the game because of that.
What annoys me about that mission is defends.
Yeah.
You can't, if you draw defend, it's impossible to score it.
How?
Because it's scored at the end of your turn. You
Is
can't
it?
score it. You get double points if you score that by the end of your
At the end of this turn.
Oh.
Actually,
Yeah, but you don't get the double
yeah, you wouldn't get the double.
because it specifies if you can score it by
So you wouldn't get the double, but you would still get 2 points if you had it. Right.
Then we have Vital Intelligence.
Oh, I love this one.
multi-ball.
Multi-ball. Everyone's seen it. Don't need to explain it. And then the last mission.
You have a choice and you don't go second, you're an idiot.
What?
The appointment zone's predetermined.
Dawn of War.
Although in
The whole
fairness,
time.
All of them. Dawn of War.
No playing along with.
No, Dawn of War. Dawn of War.
because
Because I want games where people are going to smash each other.
depends on your
Would
opponent.
you smash each other playing along with?
We'll put you against a Tau player.
Did you consider set
Oh God.
Yes, but the problem is I haven't got that many objectives, and because people's objectives are in their goodie bags, again, it's just I don't want it to be too gamey. I want it to be, you turned up to a gaming club essentially, you play against a randomer. Do you know what I mean? I want it to be like that, so yeah, Tactical Gambit. I think everybody loves this mission.
No one ever.
What?
No one. I like it, but no one bets high. You bet one.
I've bet 3 a couple of times. No, 2. Every time.
Two's risky.
As a Blood Angel player, 2.
I saw a practice game against 2 of the guys over there.
2 is risky.
At the end of the match, it was like half the bet full. Yeah. And he nearly got it.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a deficit to get.
Has anyone tried the new Maelstrom rules?
The White Dwarf ones. Yeah. I've seen them, but I haven't actually used them.
They're pretty decent. They're solid rules. They make it. You build your deck, and it's basically if you're not scoring every turn, then
You've done something wrong.
yeah, you can stack it quite easily with stuff you can do.
I was playing the game of Tactical Gambit.
You pick 18 from the deck, and on your turn you draw 5, and you choose to place 3. So you have 5 cards in your hand.
Wow.
You can activate 3 each turn, and you're allowed to keep 1 secret when you activate. So it basically.
You sit on an objective, and you're like, you don't know which one I've got.
You build a deck of 18 cards, so you can essentially score 3 per turn.
6-turn game, and you get to choose of the 5 cards. You get to choose which ones you play, and there's different stratagems where you can redraw ones that you've already scored, or you can look at the next 3 cards and decide to place them in any order on the top of the deck or the bottom. It's really good. It makes Maelstrom a lot more reliable. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Maelstrom as it is. I think Maelstrom's a great game as is, but
I feel like a Maelstrom game should be.
But it takes
a
me
general
like
secret.
drawing a ship hand.
yeah, I guess.
There was one in the 7th edition rulebook, or maybe it's the beginning of the day.
But then, but then my Dark Angels and my Genestealer Cults would be annoyed because they've got their stratagems.
I'm sure I can do it as well. They've got something to do it, yeah.
It's so powerful in Maelstrom games. Because you're like, oh, I'll just sit and defend this, and they don't know how to kill me off it. It's really strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
See,
like a rubbish unit sat on an objective.
I love Maelstrom, and everyone says, "Oh, Maelstrom's not for competitive play." You know, it's like, no, you're just playing it wrong.
Maybe it's not for competitive play, but they are games that people enjoy. And I played Unpainted. I played 4,500 points of AdMech versus Craig and Ray. And you know what? With the Tactical Gambit, and most of the game I was winning. I just kept clawing back, just 1 or 2 points each turn, right? And I got to the last turn, and I think we were 1 or 2 points behind us. And I was like, I'm gambling 1. Because all I need is that 1 point. And I couldn't kill 2 death comes to then have all the rest of the army shoot at 1 character. Just would be the game.
I think Maelstrom is competitive, it's just you can't play Maelstrom the same way you play. My problem with ETC is Maelstrom's an afterthought. Whenever I've gone
for 2 missions.
You play for Eternal War, you play for kill points. If you can get the Maelstrom, fine, but if you ignore it, there's no issue.
I played fucking ITC 2 weeks ago at SummerSlam. I was so bored by the end of it, so I'm playing the same game again.
I don't mind ITC, it's okay.
I don't know, I enjoy some of my games.
Like the opponents I played with good was like, oh, I'm playing the same mission again. Basically, yes.
It's a lot more predictable, but the problem is a lot of armies are really good at not giving up points, so that you can struggle with the secondaries.
The secondaries still matter tomorrow, because we basically have to use it as tiebreakers for whoever's playing who.
First strike or first blood?
First strike.
First ridiculous. Yeah. Oh, you went first. Well done, you've got a point.
Maybe. It depends on you. Sometimes.
I didn't get it this morning.
No. You know, if you're playing Genestealer Cults, then you don't kill anything.
No, you don't
turn
get
one.
nothing.
Because their shooting is abysmal. It's so bad.
Well,
No, they don't.
They throw harsh
They
language.
don't show up with 18 rock swords.
They get some Deliverance Brood Surge is solid on them, but you need it. There's no. You're basically like, oh, if I don't make any of these 9-inch charges, I'm dead.
Yeah.
My army's done. Even if I do, I'm still probably dead.
Turn 1 against Gene Solution is very relaxing. You're just basically like,
Yeah.
I
I'm just going to
Something's
move
gonna
out and
be-
stop you charging anything important. Okay, your turn. If they could get turn 1 charges, they would be solid again.
We're
But
at 1, but not 0. Best bit of army, best bit of nation.
you're so restricted.
We're at 1, not I have no idea. I really, really don't know. I have to ask the boss over there.
Is the score sheet simple enough to understand, Sarge?
Opponent's name.
Harry,
What?
that last page, best bit of army and best bit of military. Right, what's the crack with that? Because my army looks shit individually, but they look good okay because I've covered up mistakes with camera. Excellent.
So you just voted for your 3 favourite armies, obviously. The
Yes.
first place gets 15 points, second 10, third 5, and then you're going to have to write the name of the, or whose model you like the look of the best. The best
Oh, so you're not just doing like a split it out
Tags
when
for
you
the
vote for it?
armies.
Well, if you just, it specifically says play a number, play a name, and then the model.
So there's no like, now is the time, you just go around and go, that one.
Yeah,
Listen
basically.
to their numbers.
Just everyone hand their sheet and I'll fill myself in.
Me.
Fluffy.
Just
Everyone's favourite model is the Hive Tyrant.
50 points.
There's enough time to go around and
No.
meet people and obviously vote, so yeah.
One of my cultists is really nice.
Just that one.
Best playing in colours.
Just the one of them though, the rest of them are
He's always the one that dies last.
Nancy fancy boy. And one of my pox was off. So
Ali, can you just confirm to me, please, that you understand the score sheet?
well, I'm not confirmed.
Oh, is this the lowest common denominator? Jesus
Ali
Christ.
can understand it, we're all good.
So, Ali,
It's quite
Ali,
insulting,
we'll go through this together.
It's
So,
quite insulting.
if you just get the score sheet, so you've got it like that. So, what do you put there?
Whoa, don't sit by it, do it!
What do you put there in the name box?
Big X.
Alright, me. X.
Remember, sir, we can't all sign with an X.
You've got XX, XXX. Where's everyone's numbers at?
On the line units.
On your...
Right, so I get everyone's numbers up the line. Let's go. Play number 8.
Me, Sarge, Craig and Lucy all have numbers.
Hang on. Oh, you've got a number.
Sarge doesn't have a number if
Your
he is
novelty
whatever
green
number
So
he
if we
wants.
haven't got a number, we'll obviously ask Sarge for his number.
Oh, maybe we'll start.
So, as the Death Corps of Krieg, only the important people don't have numbers.
He's got a green and a number.
That doesn't
so-
count in here though. No, that doesn't count in here, that one.
But, just like the Death Corps of Krieg, the officers always die first, because they have to set the example.
Have you got your shovel?
Yep.
Perfect. And that's all that matters. You've got an introduction to it with me. That's all that matters. Yeah. I didn't take it back. That's all that matters. Should have brought the gas mask and I could have got the trench coat in the dark, just chasing people with a shovel. Locking the door.
Just record this as like a random podcast. There's just a microphone in the middle of the room picking everybody up.
It's pretty random.
My host won't want us to do that with us.
Why aren't we doing that?
Roasting each other.
Why isn't it happening? Yeah.
Favourite
Well, it's getting live
favourite
stream.
Space Marine chapter and why is it the Emperor's Children?
It's the Emperor's Judges, because I made it.
Are you screaming the top tables tomorrow?
No, we're just this table in here. It's not going to be the top table. It's
So you're just picking at random who plays any of them?
Scott and Adams up first. I'm going to put Jacob on probably third because he was 21 3 years ago. So I'm going to put him on for his birthday. The other 3 games I haven't decided. So, do you want the camp bed setting out?
You're on that.
Are you going on one of the beds then?
Yeah.
Okay, doke.
Where's the bag?
That
Where's
there.
the room?
Is that your bag?
Down the bottom, I think your bag's already in. I'm going to leave everything inside, just careful hands.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Ali, where's the layer?
Cheers. Give me that.
Oh, chutes on the board. I've not had chutes in many
Well, I need to set this table up as well.
slacking down.
You mean that's not train?
I said totally chill out a bit, but that's just slacking down.
In fairness, that's all my terrain. He couldn't be asked to bring his own.
No, it's just
No, he could be asked to bring your own.
I forgot to bring mine. Yeah.
Chocolates and cans 50p. She's put the chocolates out now, so.
Still having a good goodie bag.
I didn't think you'd still be alive. You don't look alive. So was that just one game of Blood Bowl? Welcome to tournament.
Yeah. And we're done.
Straight to the final.
Yeah.
Someone not turned up?
David Farrah.
Come tomorrow, isn't he?
Let's go tomorrow.
Maybe.
He is supposed to come tomorrow, yes.
So,
Me and Adam were
Tyranids making the big entrance.
The worst one, I mean, in terms of games, the worst one, we had 4 games in a day. That was horrendous. I was
It's like we like playing, but not that much.
I think game 4 we both got to about turn 2 and went, yeah, we're done. Absolutely exhausted by
Who
the
wins?
end
Who
of
cares?
That was the game I played. My 3rd game of the day was against a Gilliman gun line on Planet Bowling Ball. There was not a single piece. It was a Tyranid themed table with lots of spires. It looked beautiful. Not a single piece of line of sight blocking terrain. I was like, awesome. This is going to work so well.
Did you get turn 1?
No, I don't think
at least
I've
that's that's something.
I actually managed that because it was Maelstrom only, and the guy, he basically ignored the objectives to kill me, and he didn't table me. And he was like, oh, at the end of the game he was like, oh, you know what, I would have won if only a few more things had gone my way. And I'm like, mate,
That's every single game.
You're getting rerolls to hit and to wound on 80% of your army. Like, you're getting 95% success rate. I'm like, you can't get better than that.
I'm not sure I want to keep that feeling.
It's got It's a Dead Chaos Marine.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was there. I'm on the table.
Someone's just handed me a shovel. I'm now happy.
Entrenching tool. It's got a sharp edge and a serrated edge.
Just in case.
It's ribbed for your pleasure.
Ribbed for the heretic's pleasure.
Harry comes back and we measure him with a tape measure and show him the shovel.
So, has anyone seen any lists that they really don't want to have to play against?
I've not read any lists.
I didn't look at them too much. Are there any right
I looked at what my first opponent had.
Yeah.
I think there is.
Yeah.
Beyond that, I was like, I'm not going to put his list in the battle spread, just analyse everything.
I think there is. But the good thing about this format is there's no allies.
Mono Knights are so much, and on these types of missions, Mono Knights are so much easier to deal with.
There's no point bringing a Mono Knight list to this kind of game. It's just,
I was actually
There
really
is.
tempted to.
I went 4-0.
But if there's no end of game, if it's all progressive,
Yeah,
Maelstrom,
yeah,
really?
yeah, that's good.
you did pretty well then.
There's more the unknowns. I think because I'm Death Watch, what I will struggle with is vehicle heavy.
Yeah.
So if there's any vehicle heavy guard,
This is your man right here.
I could be in trouble.
Mr. Vehicle Heavy Guard over here.
But if you're staying in your deployment zone, then fine, I'll just grab all the objectives.
Talon, I don't care of moving.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we'll Talon or. So I think I'm struggling with the Necrons. I think I'm feeling good about my first game tomorrow. The only thing, quantum shielding.
It's a bitch.
Fucking hell.
I have a lot of heavy weapons, multi-damage weapons. I can deal with the troops, no problem. Deathwatch will shred troops, but the vehicles, if he rolls well in his quantum shielding, I'll be struggling.
So first time I got against Quantum Shielding, I hadn't experienced myself fighting the Shadow Sword at some fucking arc. Ghost Dog or something. I just went, how the fuck's that bounced the Quantum Shielding? What the fuck?
I've never rolled 26s to wound, then against Necron, Quantum Shielding. 6s, yay.
Well, I plan to
I've
one.
specifically played games where I'm like, I rolled a 5. Command point.
Yeah.
Oh, 3, brilliant.
Perfect.
My plan is to shred his troops. He's got Immortals and Scarabs. I'll shred them and then deal with the vehicles as is. I can always pop the +1 to wound stratagem with Deathwatch and try and take them out that way. The problem I have with the tournament, I love this tournament style, but the lack of double battalion is killer because I need to spend 3 CP on Telepotarium, so I'm down to 6, and it's like, yeah. And I didn't take the reroll one because the regen, because I'm like, nah, there's no point. So I kind of have to try and not spend them all on CP rerolls. I just because I've got some really good stratagems.
That's what I tend to do. That's why I went Talon, because there's no massive stratagems for Talon apart from not flank, which is situational. You go Cadian, you use more stratagems.
What will be useful for me against the Necrons is -1 to Rian.
Yeah,
that is solid, because if you don't wipe out the Necrons...
They got one guy left.
Do you know his list? Do you know the list?
I've seen his list. There's a couple of Forge World things I'm not sure about. No, they're like Rhino chassis with decent firepower.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember, but they're Rhino chassis, but they do have quantum shielding.
Is that the Ghost Arcs?
I don't know what they're called.
Doomsday Arcs?
Transports.
Yeah, they're transport
Tesseract Arcs?
No, Tesseract Arcs, that's them.
Yeah. It's just a weird, quite a weird item. Like it's not got great weapons.
The army didn't. I wasn't. Well, when I thought you were playing the person next to you, so I thought I was up against Death Guard first, and I was like, amazing. Even Mortarian, I'm wounded Mortarian on a 2. I thought amazing, but it wasn't the.
I think it's a mistake being Mortarian with the 2 autonomous list. He's just absolute fucking bullet like this.
There's the guy running 3 Land Raiders. I'm like, good on you.
Yeah, solid.
But
all credit to you. Yeah. Who's bought the Spartan?
Is there a Spartan around?
There's a Spartan over there.
Oh, I hate Forge World.
A Spartan and a Leviathan on his list.
I hate Forge World. Because everyone says, oh, Deathwatch, you run the Leviathan. I'm like, no, I don't run Forge World. I know they're amazing, but it's a personal preference.
I'll tell you what, most
I just
Forge
don't
World
like
stuff
Forge
is
World.
absolutely overcosted shit.
Oh, yeah.
The radios are not overcosted shit though.
They're not amazing. If it's only 3, they're good.
I've got 3.
I know, yeah. One by itself.
No, honestly.
Who's excited to run drop pods again?
Right.
I'm not buying any drop pods.
Fair enough.
I'm not buying
I've got like 8.
I'm not buying
I haven't seen the table in 2 years.
Something like that.
I run Primaris only, I will state that. I'm not fucking buying into
I've gone Primaris only with my Dark Angels, and it's tough. It's really... Before Shadow Spear, it was a nightmare.
Do you know your opponent's list, Jake?
I know my opponent's list. It's got a Kaitan, 2 Decimators, and a Berserkers. So he's trying to come to me while I hose him down with storm bowlers.
Yeah.
Hurricane
Ironically,
bowlers, sorry.
Deathwatch are amazing against Marines.
Oh, yeah.
Against other Xenos, they're okay against Xenos, but against Marines, they rinse them.
In fact, the best thing I've ever done with Deathwatch is the frag cannons. All players got close. And 2 frag cannons. It was the first time I played Deathwatch. He didn't know what I did. I didn't know what the fuck I did. I just fucking wiped his 31 boys out.
I never
was like, what the fuck was that?
Then you use the stratagem for no, you don't charge.
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't think it is
-12 fuel
that.
charge.
I killed 27 out of 30 boys. In Overwatch.
I never
run
run.
You charge on the rest of them.
I never run frag cannons now. I think they're. I don't rate them anymore.
I still think they're pretty solid.
The long range, the 2 damage kills them because they're not good at anti-tank, and they're good at hordes. But you need to get in. The problem is how do you get them close enough?
Yeah, because they've got the intruder.
Yeah, you can't deep strike and fire them.
What I've done with them is, was it one of the Battle Bunker patrol tournaments? I did it twice in this tournament, 2 games. Cast Null Zone with the Librarian, and then just frag cannon the fuck.
Yeah.
And one was a Chaos Lord, and the other one was Grey Knights. It was Grand Master, and there was another character, and they were just in range of this Null Zone. Yeah, I'm a frag cannon.
I've caught them a few.
And he was just like, what the fuck? Null Zone.
You
get the wind ball save.
I've caught Eldari a few times, the intercepting volley, so when a fly unit moves, so they jump in their shining spheres before they get the psychic buffs off, you're like, okay, I'm going to intercept.
That's when they get them, isn't it?
My favourite one was someone dropped a fly unit in, a unit scourges in to shoot my unit, and it says, okay, intercepting volley, the agents evicted it, blocked it, I was like, okay, Auspex scan. Yeah. And they're like, what? And I'm like, yeah, I've got 2 of them. Take that. Oh, 40 Stormbolter shots on here, I'm tough to see, guys.
We're on 2, isn't it?
I'm so annoyed they got rid of special issue ammo and bolter drum.
I'm really not.
As soon as they did it, I did 3 knights and a Death Watch battalion.
Wasn't
it worked
that,
really well.
In pure Death Watch, it's not that overpowered.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get it. If you take a unit or two, it's ridiculous.
For Soups is broken.
Oh.
Soups broken in general. Well, Soups broken in general, yeah.
I did 3 knights, Death Watch battalion, and a picture of an assassin.
I think the best fix I've ever seen against Super is you can't use the command points for what isn't your primary detachment.
I think that's brilliant. We've said that out there. That's a brilliant rule.
That's what it should be.
It's a brilliant rule.
What's annoying? It looked as though they were tailing off Soup, but then Genestealer cults are the only army that get a penalty for taking allies.
Space Marines.
Space Marines do now.
They do now.
Yeah,
They do now.
I think that's the first major step into.
I think it's going to be.
That's how it should have been started.
Yeah.
What I hope they do, they get rid of. Yeah, they give the penalty for allies. They start getting rid of negative to hit armies because they're just minus. No one should get -3 to hit.
No, it's silly.
It's
Especially if you run a
insanely
big guard.
Yeah.
You know, if you hit on 4s, and it's just
You hit on 4s to start, and suddenly you hit on 5s, suddenly you hit on 6, and then you can't shoot. And that's where the strength is.
Yeah.
It's gone.
It's. I'm surprised how long Yennari lasted.
Oh yeah.
Broken as.
Yeah, it was obviously.
They've never cared about Eldar, though. I mean, 7th edition, look at Eldar. It was rampant. One jet.
Somehow I've never played against Yennari ever.
They were so. I
only played against it once, and that was Eric, so I was like, whatever.
Oh, you played Eric as well, yeah?
Yeah.
Dark Reaper's one of the best units in the game. Just shoot twice.
Oh, yeah, stick Yennari with Dark Reapers.
It's insane. That and Shining Spears.
Yeah, Shiny Spears took a bit of a nosedive once you stopped hitting Timmy now.
Yeah.
It's a shame because I just got some.
Oh, yeah.
And then they binned it off.
Which is broken one now?
They increased the cost and then took that away. I was like, well, that's a waste of money, isn't it?
Sell your own arms.
So we got Codex on it the following weekend, and the massive FAQ, and the concept's got 3 notes.
I still think Drukari Eldari are solid.
What was that about conscripts?
The Codex landed one weekend, the following weekend the FAQ came down, the concept's got nerfed down to 30 models, and then they got orders on a 4+.
And then they got increased points.
And then the
And
Commissar.
the points went up, and the Commissar nerf came there, so everyone stopped taking Commissars and conscripts, and put the Commissar back down in points. To try and encourage people to take them and saying, oh, fuck off, we're done now. No, 50, like, up to 50 conscripts with the Commissar that's been there since 4th edition, and nobody's ever cried about it until suddenly 8th edition. What's changed to make people cry now?
See,
Yeah.
I used to
But that
take,
could be changed by turning the Super Bowls off, you know?
I used to take conscripts. 30 with my Death Watch. Conscripts were amazing. I didn't take the Commissar, but your opponent would basically shoot at them. You would pull till there's maybe 2 left, and then you just spend the 2 CP to deny him first blood.
Even back in like
So
5th and
solid.
6th. Who was that guard character who just went, just bring in another fucking unit of conscripts, mate, keep going.
Oh, that's not
Chenkov.
as well.
Chenkov.
It's not, that's reinforcement points for
Keep on giving.
Got down Colonel Chenkov.
Where it doesn't cost them orcs. Chaos Scots get one, but it can bring unit back on.
Yeah.
It doesn't cost reinforcement points. Orcs, yeah, it costs 3 CP, but Green Tide.
Yeah.
30 boys, if there's 1 left, 2 CP, 5, 3 CP, the whole unit's back on.
I've got an Orc army.
And that's not reinforcement points, but 10 fucking guards, and I've got to pay another 40 points. Fuck off.
Annoyingly.
Yeah, but the thing is, your squad can be dead.
Yeah. But there's only 10 to begin with.
I
Better
ha-
say, you know, orcs, there's 30 of them, so there's less chance of them getting absolutely wiped out anyway.
I have Orcs. I haven't played them since the Codex dropped. It's too many. I've got armies that I need to get them back
pretty
on.
nasty.
They are solid.
I've had some nerfs, but you know, like mobbing up and then stratagem. You know,
18 tractor
50
cannons.
looters mobbing up and then a stratagem.
18 tractor cannons.
That's 30 unit. That's gone.
I couldn't do that.
Marines are solid now.
If anyone takes 18 tractor cannons, I will shake their hand.
The Thunderfire cannon, I think, is one of the most underrated. It's solid. The stratagem's amazing. It's won me so many games.
What about the stratagem that lets you shoot it twice?
Yeah. Double thunder, double tremor
Too
shells.
much shooting twice. Should we leave Russ and leave Russ only?
They
Says
needed
the-
that.
says the guy.
To be honest, Russ's needed grind in advance.
Yeah,
Without it, they are useless.
they've been shit for years. It's good that they're alright now.
That's why last edition nobody ever ran with Russ in the armor battle group from Chapter Brood.
Oh, yeah.
Imperial Armor. Didn't take Codex Russ like ever. It was usually when you take Pask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if I wasn't going to basket, it was armoured battle group all the way. I mean, that escalation we had Dora Raiders. I ran armoured battle group against 7th edition Space Marines and Tau and shit like that, and I was beating them. And they were crying because it was just a wall of armor value 40 armor. And they were saying it was broken. How's it fucking broken? I've got a 5th edition list with basically not even, even got an FA. I mean, I've got like 2 warlord traits are useless in 6th edition, don't work. All this fucking crap, and you've got a codex, and you can't quite man, it's broken just because you can't beat a fucking tank.
Can you believe 8th edition's only 2 years old?
Yeah, because I've still got me that infantry army that just started at the start, spat me down with you. Right, new edition, new army. I've still got 100 guards on the pin.
It's felt to
in
me.
camo.
To me, it's felt so long because you're used to an update every 3 years, an FAQ every 3-4 years. Now you're getting them all the time.
Yeah.
Which is, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love it.
It's good.
But the fact you need so much paperwork to run an army.
Yeah, it's gone back to 7th edition now.
Yeah.
The paperwork, there's your army book, there's your supplement, there's your Imperial armor book.
Yeah.
There's a pamphlet of FAQs that you have to print out.
The problem I have is I know when I know a rule exists, but I don't know where it is.
Yeah.
Like I know this is a rule.
So I
can't
know,
bloody find it.
I know that's BS3 now. I can't fucking.
I know.
It's probably a chapter.
Yeah.
Whenever I can't find a rule, that's where
I do like
the
that.
space rules I felt sorry for them. Their codex had the FAQ released before the fucking codex. It's actually on the shelf. Yes.
That annoying
Poor
your book's out of date within 2 weeks.
You've ordered it, it's on pre-order, it hasn't like, my book's already out of date before you got your hands on
It does suck. It does suck.
Because the warlord traits, you mean, well, at least guard got a week.
But I love I do like chapter approved. The points cost are nice, but the fact that we're actually getting new missions, I love. It annoys me though because I hate writing on books, but I've had to adjust the points cost and all my codex to stop looking them. I hate writing on books. I hate
Buy another
spoiling
codex just to write them to.
Yeah,
It's a plan, like.
that annoys me.
Or steal somebody else's codex.
Yeah, just writing someone else's book make you feel better.
No, just writing in a book.
Just writing, yeah,
just writing in a book.
Yeah.
Just there's something.
Library book.
It feels wrong.
Just gets
It just feels wrong.
Chris, I must be back in this game for 2 years. How long have you been out now? 2 years.
Just about.
So I went from 2nd edition to 8th edition.
It's
Not
weird.
much change really, did it?
I think it's one of the.
I played just as crap as I did in 2nd edition.
It's one of the best editions, I think, by far. It's
Second
really
was
solid.
pretty good though.
Second took forever. You could not play a big game of second. It was
It's repeating
horrendous.
itself, wasn't it? I mean, in 8th edition, at the start of 8th edition, it was indexes. There's your basic army. It was like 3rd edition. Your 2nd edition got mental. So at the start, there's your basic army list in the rule book. And then the codex just started coming out, and then the extra special rules, and you got 4th edition, which was fucking mental. And it's escalated to the end of 7th and said, right, stamp on it, there's your indexes, basic rules, have some crazy codexes, and just there again.
I mean, we all miss Soul Blaze. We all love Soul Blaze. We all miss it.
We all remember to roll every turn there for plus dice.
We always remembered Soul Blaze. And Grav. And Death Stars. We all love Death Stars.
And invisibility.
The invisibility. You hope when you blast him, it scatters on it.
Yeah. So I can't put my indiscriminate blast template on you because you're invisible.
And scat bikes.
It's strike down.
It was one of the good things about it, it was just template spam.
I do miss Ravenwing though.
How does it cause off? You see the little blobs over his head. And then you roll the scatter dice.
I do not
it's
miss
a bit where it's like, it might be a little bit over his face.
She would have caused more arguments.
Templates cause the most arguments in any game. They were ridiculous.
He's back on his board actually. Templates belong.
There's like massive square ones in there.
The scatter dice was the single.
That size for 6 level worth of firing. Have a 10 template. Die.
Seb's got 3 super heavy guard tanks
Yeah.
in his list.
I'm gonna have a look.
Oh, no, he hasn't got them out now.
Oh, you see what I brought as well?
What I brought?
Toy. You know, you're talking about Krieg and trenching tools. I think I shall go bring it back.
Anyway, this is Seb, this is Ali. He likes super heavy tanks as well. He wants to see them.
We all like super heavy tanks.
I like super heavy tanks.
I have no reason to have one.
What?
Super heavy tanks.
I've got
Just you wait till the
Bane
Tower
Blade.
of
I don't
Nil
think I've
comes
ever
back
used
in.
it.
I think I'm going to start just bring up 3 shadow swords. Well, 3 helmets.
Garder, I really like. I started the Guard army after reading God's Ghost.
The problem is I couldn't be asked to actually make a guard army.
See, what I did when I started mine, this was back in like third. I decided I wasn't going to play a game before I had 1,500 points painted up. And
Which edition was that you finished that in?
I actually got it done really quickly. I got it done pretty quickly. This was before the days of washes.
Right.
I got it done.
That type is the first thing I've played on painted.
Oh.
Ever.
Oh no, I've played on painted.
You probably spent as much time on those shoulder pads than I have on many.
When I first started playing fantasy, my mate and I did a big game where half our models were cut out bits of cardboard.
It's where you have gene stealers.
Just to say with a G on it.
We decided to play a 5,000 points game, my undead versus his Bretonians. I took Nagash, he took the other guys. Turn 1, he cast. Basically, the Fey Enchantress had a power that turns your character into a toad.
Yeah, I remember that.
He cast that with total power on turn 1. 80% of my army disappeared, and I'm like, well, that was worth the hour and a half setting up, mate. Cheers.
Yeah, I remember some of the. Well, I only played Fantasy in 8th edition, but some of the powers there were so fucking broken.
Never played fantasy.
I played it in, I think, 4th edition. Lizardman, whenever Lizardman introduced, I think that was 4. And then I started playing again End Times, and then they got rid of it. And I played a couple of games at Age of Sigmar, did not like it.
I played one game in Sigma against Lucy and I don't really want to play it.
I played it before the points got introduced, and basically,
I remember that.
I asked someone at the club for a starter game, and he says, right, okay, 50 models. So I took a nice mix of undead. He took all cavalry, so he had 3 times as many wounds and twice as many attacks.
Right.
And he rolled me
So
on
for a
turn
nice
1.
friendly game,
And I'm like, cheers for that.
Yeah, they released it.
Well, when you're
really
a dick, is it?
Yeah, but interesting one. Release
I don't know what they were
Like,
thinking of.
okay, you bring 50 Star Dragons, I'm bringing 1 unit of 2 paint scarabs. I'm burying under the ground now.
Yeah.
It was the no points thing. I don't know why they ever decided.
No.
They were trying to, I'm assuming they were trying to simplify it to get it in the market.
Well, they were, but they really rushed it out.
Yeah.
For no reason.
Anyway, everyone hit the signal.
I think there was someone at the top who had the idea that points were unnecessary.
I have returned!
Make up the rules as they go along.
We noticed.
Why do you need
I've
your
heard
book?
it's a good game, but I've never given it a go.
Oh my god. You are a nameless soul.
You a fan of Age of Sigmar, Harry?
Me?
I tried it once or twice when it came out and never went
Oh, it's
back
better
to it.
now.
Oh, I get that, I get that.
Thomas said, hello. That's Jim Snow's friend. James Morgan Snow.
I will say one thing. I have never seen a bad looking Age of Sigmar army. They always seem, even the paint jobs, every time I go to a tournament, they look
It
phenomenal.
annoys me how many good painters there are.
Yeah, it's
I
insane.
want to go back to the second edition where everything was dipped in paint.
You'd think it was like 40k, you got a tournament 40k, there's a lot of stunning armies, but most are okay.
Yeah.
Whereas Age of Sigmar, they all seem to be phenomenal.
Yeah, I want to
It's
more shit
insane.
painters. There should be more of them out there.
It's because everyone who's a power gamer just fucking quit.
Yeah.
They took away the points.
Yeah. Everyone with unpainted armies just fucking doesn't matter. Yeah, it annoys me how good everybody's at.
I once got a best painted army nomination at Cali because it was the start of 8. They relaxed the restriction because it just come out and you didn't need all unpainted. So like 80% of the armies there had unpainted models. I was like, I'll take it. I don't care. I'll take it.
A win is a win. It doesn't matter.
I prefer the favourite army as opposed to that day.
Yeah.
I ran a tournament a few weeks ago. Jake won best army because everyone different. That's just right. That's amazing.
The problem I had in Newcastle is if Graham shows up to your event, don't bother entering the best painted. Yeah. Don't bother entering because his stuff is
Don't get me wrong, he's a phenomenal painter.
amazing.
But nobody comes close.
No.
Better than him.
It's basically, if he's there, don't bother showing up.
Which is why, like, best army, because it could be themed, it could be the fact that someone's actually brought death corps.
Like cool tanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, his army. I'm a decent painter. I do not get how people are that good.
I don't have the patience.
No, I know what it's like.
I don't feel guys.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I think they're amazing, but compared to some of the standard out here, they don't come close. I just don't have the patience.
My problem is I try to paint too fast. I don't take time on models, I just blitz them out.
I mean, how long did it take you to paint your Reaver? Like 3 hours?
I did from unboxing to putting on the table was 12 evenings.
Has anyone tried contrast?
Yes.
No, yeah.
For things such as Marines that are very flat panelled, don't even use them.
No?
For other things, like orcs are really good. Orcs, obviously, they're very haphazard anyway. Stuff with plenty of detail. Lucy painted 12 box walkers for me. Didn't like it, so I just split the sofa literally. So Lucy painted 12 poxwalkers for me in about 40 minutes.
I've seen poxwalkers, they look amazing.
There's so much detail on them. She's doing all the night haunting contrast at the minute as well. It came because there's so much detail. You can do it. She did 20 zombies, I think, of hers in like 40 minutes. Stuff like that where there's lots of detail and not very much panel. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Really good.
What I did love about my army in 7th edition was do you know what the biggest compliment I got from my Space Marines in 7th edition was? Wow, you've actually painted them as White Scars. Everyone was running White Scars and they were not painted.
Yeah.
I've got 5,000 points of White Marines. That was a chore.
You should just automatically win.
They dropped the Angels of Death book with all them battalions and stuff in, didn't
Solid.
they? And, like the White Scars one was phenomenally good.
Yeah. I mean, White Scars were the best chapter tactic in 7th by far.
Yeah, so you could just
got
run up and grab
so
Caddy off
much
the board.
better. The detachments were amazing. Double Hammer of Wrath, so you were hitting on strength 5 automatically. You're doing 2 automatic hits with strength 5. They shredded.
Nothing to me.
Oh, okay.
There's nothing.
Seventh maybe quit. I was like, fuck this.
Bikers were so good in 7th, they're now utter shite. And White Scars were so good in 7th, they're
as a Dark Angels
now.
player,
With the new Codex, yeah, but the old one.
Yeah, unfortunately, as a Dark Angels player, it upsets me that bikes are shit.
I've got Dark Angels army.
We were saying earlier what they should do with Dark Angels is split them into 3 mini factions. And yes, like what they did with Dark Eldar, so you've got your Cabals, your Witch Cults and your Covens. Split them into Death Wing, Green Wing, Red Wing. Give each one a slightly different chapter tactic.
I like running.
I disagree from fluff wise. That's not how they work. I suppose it is kind of how they work.
Yes, it is how they work.
It's exactly how they work. Yeah, fine, crack on.
I used to love running Ravenwing, even in 8th. The problem was, they should have given Ravenwing, Deathwing their own detachment. You've got so few CP.
Fallen Dark Angels Codex, please, says Tom said.
The problem, I used to run pure Ravenwing in 7th, 5th, 6th, 7th. I loved running pure Ravenwing. In 8th, you're looking at maybe 5 command points, 6 at most, and you need the strats.
You've got to run Green Wing.
You've got to.
I have no problem with that. I like the Green Wing.
I prefer I like pure Ravenwing. I love
if
running
I tried to
pure
run
Ravenwing.
pure Deathwing, I built it to 1,500 points. Like this has not worked.
Deathwing's atrocious.
Terminators are
It's a
atrocious.
shame because they are tremendous.
You know what? It's such a shame that they didn't buff Terminators even slightly in the new
Yeah, just
book.
completely.
Give them 3 wounds, like that would have helped a little bit.
Yeah, or toughness 5, 3 wounds. I don't
That
think
would've been
anyone would
brilliant.
have said they're broken.
That would have
If
been
no
brilliant.
one.
The problem with that is, what do you do with the Centurions?
Oh,
Did they get rid of them?
Did you get one?
They did. They
You
got
get
full
one?
full.
Yeah, they're full wounds.
Yeah. It's so many units like Grav, Centurions, Drop Pods, all disappeared.
Is it again, Dagger? Who gives a fuck about Centurions?
And then they're back, yeah.
Centurions, what's that?
I don't know. There's a
Do you know
blood
what? Centurions with bolt, the heavy bolt or hurricane bolters,
They're
they
brilliant.
do work.
They are. Yeah.
Especially when they're in Dolphins.
Yeah, but
They are
you just got to
solid.
play generic ball and space moves, haven't you?
I am going to run my Dark. I was looking at the codex there. I'll probably run my Dark Angels as Marines until the book comes out.
Do you know what? I am very, very tempted to do that with the Blood Angels, but I can't bring myself to do it.
That's why I'm playing Red Scorpions.
I've been running my Dark. I've been trying to make all Primaris work.
Look, Michael's in the same boat as me, right? You're lucky that you've got 3 Marine chapters. I've got 2 because I've got many other armies. But both of my Space Marine chapters are fucked by this codex. Both of them.
That's why I paint them on as a totally ambiguous chapter. I can do anything.
Yeah.
I mean, Shock Assault on Death Watch is pretty tasty.
Yeah.
Like,
It's even better on Blood Angels.
Yeah, the white. I'm looking forward to getting the White Skulls back on the table. Getting bikers, attack bikes. I would have loved to have seen land speeders.
Enjoy this if you want to.
Yeah.
The microphone's basically like we record the banter podcast.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I would have loved to have seen the land speeders get ignore penalties to move and fire. Like attack like bikes.
Well, Ultramarines ones do, as long as the tactical doctrine is active. They do.
I know, but it's ridiculous. Although White Scars have got the treat heavy weapons as assault.
That's nice.
Assault. Bring in Devastator's drop pod turn 1, pop the grav amp one and the assault one. You're not getting an extra -1 AP, but you're firing, hitting on 3s and re-rolling to wound.
Worst thing is that's also treating the fact that you could just run Devastators full stop and they're just full on more durable. Like they're basically like Chaos Havocs, but you can at the same point advance and you can still use them at a -1 penalty.
Yeah,
it's just they bring so much more tactical utility and a bit more mobility towards your heavy weapons than
Doesn't help me because I'm still only running Primaris.
Yeah.
Whatever goes.
None of this old.
No, it's old shit.
Well, you can run the heavy. You can run the heavy plasmas then.
Yeah.
Like the heavy plasmas become viable because before it was like okay, you only take the assault or the rapid fire if at best. You never took the heavies, but now with an option.
The heavy plasma looks.
I would take plasma cannon over a heavy plasma incinerator any day of the week.
Yeah, you would.
Again, not as a Dark Angel.
That's the only thing that makes Dark Angels viable is the Hail Blasters. They damage the Hail Blasters. And
I think honestly,
with an ancient in there, Asriel and an ancient.
Yeah, honestly, I think that should have
Lieutenant,
it should have stayed. I think it should have stayed being just Dark Angel's little like thing, and they should create more openings for other chapters to have a bit more of a bit, a flair for their own personal thing.
They shouldn't have overcharged either.
That was the core of my tournament. I went 10 Hail Blasters because you're only losing 1 to morale. Asriel, Lieutenant, Ancient.
It's the standard Dark Angel go-to.
The biggest problem I had was getting them into double tap range.
Yeah, it was difficult.
Why it was sometimes better just to run the assault for 24.
Because you're getting charged and you lose them anyway as well.
There was what I remember.
6 to 7 is like if you go from 7 to 8, it's a lot better.
Yeah. There was one tournament.
Ian, my mum's in for a status on Facebook. Long story, but a bit of babysitting this weekend. I put the picture of.
I'm just pleased he's alright because I felt proper shit just palming it off on someone.
There you go.
Yeah, have my dog.
Trust me, if you sent it to my sister, she'd actually just like hug you and say thanks. She absolutely loves dogs.
Well, me was going to try and pack them, but
yeah, she
got caught.
Yeah, we got caught.
And I brought my snake along.
No.
There you go.
Corn snake.
I brought a python until I had to give her up.
We got our dogs in our house.
I used to have a corn snake as well. I had to give him up as well.
If we had a dog in our house, my dad would die.
They're not great pets. They're boring.
No, I like
one.
I love my corn snake, but they're boring. You can't do them.
Every time I took it, I took a massive shit on the car.
Oh, brilliant.
Every single
They
time.
take like one shit a week.
Oh no, she shits on me all the time. You're playing with her and she shit on me.
It's disgusting.
Or maybe you should play with your dog.
Where does a snake shit from?
It does.
Where's that?
Oh, bottom end.
Yeah. You can tell there's a little
tip of the tail.
No, I know.
It's about like 3 inches up, 2 or 3 inches up from the toe.
What's it called?
Just vent.
I don't know if I want to do that.
A video of a snake shitting.
Yeah.
See, mine's is starting eating weird now. Like before,
Are they
like,
trying to eat sideways?
No, she used to just like snap and go for it. Now I'm playing with the mouse and she's not doing it. And I'll put it down, she'll just wander up to it, so I nudge it and go, alright.
So, run out of the hot tap.
Well, I always warm it.
Yeah.
I seclude it up, you know.
Oh,
warm up.
yeah, just sit.
No! Get the body temperature, there we go.
Hey, why should she have all the fun?
But the worst bit I had a scorpion. That was so good. She was brutal.
Michael!
You're recording this.
Come have a look!
Imagine
Come
imagine trying to stick your
Like a
Oh yeah, that's what happened.
Oh!
I'd never even
Oh,
thought
no, not that big of a man.
She died. I don't
That's
know,
a
she
lot
died
that
for
mine are. My snakes
3
are big.
years.
3 days. 3 days, not 3
Yeah,
years.
not
3
that
days.
short.
Yes, they still sat there.
They're silent.
The
They're a
problem is when
lot
they
more
die,
watery
they
than that,
just-
generally.
Yeah.
Is that just extra notorious?
They don't move a lot anyway.
Yeah.
I'm still not
Whenever you're gonna ever risk hooking a scorpion to see if it's fine, you're right.
You okay there?
You're okay there. If it's alive, well, you maybe go to A&E, but
You're okay, huh?
depends how big were the pincers?
very small.
I wouldn't poke that then.
She was could have killed a small child, or really regret getting stung.
Yeah.
Little Beatrice.
I feel like kind of like what my sister would do: kill a small child, but like possibly really hurt an older person.
Just for fun, or
just because it's Tuesday?
To me, it's Tuesday.
Nah, she lived with that.
Tuesday, best go and find a small child to kill.
How did the time game go?
Excellent.
Oh, yeah, very well for you, didn't it?
For me, it was very, very good.
I mean, their first term was pretty good. Like, blew up a night, crippled like 2 Havoc squads. And then I got like the perfect charge with the combat knight, and the combat knight reduced the.
I forgot to move my entire army to.
Yeah, you did nothing.
And then we had.
I got carried away.
Do you want
I mean,
to
right
move
now
that
I'm-
list?
I had
No, he
three,
didn't.
3 knights that were melee knights.
He had a lancer
And I
that
was
did
like, ah,
nothing.
shit.
That would have been horrible
An
if I
18-inch flamer. And I was like, I can't do anything with them. Doesn't matter.
Malice was straight up like 2 combat knights were ranged, and the combat knights, hey, they did well. One did their job, the other one died turn 1 before I even got to use it.
That's why I had 2.
Yep. And then I charged
Further
combat
reinforcing
knight.
my opinion that the lancer is
7
absolute
attacks.
crap.
7 attacks when you combat knight.
Did nothing. No. Did nothing on the first
knights.
turn. Move
You know,
on the
like,
second,
I
then double
do
1 for a
not
charge.
have fun
Feel the
game
3
against
inch
knights.
Just 2 moves on the lever.
Have you never really had like a proper fun game with knights?
No, basically most of the armies I run are sort of mono-faction themed, and every time I come up against knights I know I'm going to lose. If it's Eternal War,
Is it pure knight or is it?
Yeah,
mixture, no,
knights.
it's always mixture.
Alright.
Actually, our game was fun because you basically decided we
Straight up,
both
all
decided
knights
you had
interesting.
won
All knights
before we
is
started.
I
So it
run
was a
pure
fun
knights a
game.
lot.
I played
Iron Shields and
I
Yeah.
played one night with Black
So that was
Legion
it.
versus
That's the
the full
whole
night
thing.
army, and that was pretty funny.
I ran pure knights in a couple of tournaments.
I like pure knights.
I
and
nearly
pure knights.
won one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
did that
basically
recently,
sludge
that was
fest.
fun.
That was a lot of fun, that game.
I haven't played them since the FAQ. I'm not sure. I might get better. But pure
I don't
knights.
think
It won't affect you that much. It's only very
Unless you're
tweaks.
playing against Forge World Knights, it's
I
exactly
haven't.
the same.
I've played
Forge World Knights.
Forge World Knights is better.
The problem is I've only ever faced them with Deathwatch really, or
Only
Dark
Deathwatch.
Angels. I had a tournament game. My Hellblasters went into the Dark Age a Helverin. He made, I think I did like 10 wounds. He made all but 1 5-up and 1. And I'm like, okay, that's the game.
I think that's not really like.
No, it's not nice.
That's not the night. That's more like the horrible jammy rolls. If you like, for example, weapon of Dark Age normal knights will do a lot of damage.
Oh no, yeah.
It won't kill them though, and
You'll
statistically.
be very close to.
It'll
You'll
get
bring them
close.
down. You'll bring them down to the last bracket.
The problem I have, most of the tools from army that can deal with knights, I get 1 ton, I can kill 1 knight, the other 2 in the list will shred whatever can
I saw
he did it as well. He did it. Of course, his.
Like my list for
message
doing
him and
is
say,
like,
no.
It's like multi-threat tactics. So you run like a discorder with like the tanky stuff. They kind of chomp away, but they don't do it.
I hate Machine Spirit Resurgent. You spend your entire turn whittling down the night and make
Down
no
2 wounds.
Oh yeah. No, that's literally just happened there. I beat the Sarah attack engine up and like just went. Got it down to its last bracket. Just went from point to get it to full. Luckily, I saved all bar one of my saves because I iron shielded because I was running the rune for a final pin body combat.
When Knights came out, I bought a Knight army. I played against them 2 or 3 times. I sold it off. I was like, this isn't fun.
I just like the models.
Yeah, the models are. Don't get me wrong,
I've got
amazing.
Night Army because I like playing the models.
I enjoy Knights. I find them quite very entertaining.
Every now and again, they're a bit of fun.
My dedication to painting the Knights was like great. It's a lot more fun. It's a bigger model, so you don't have to be so fiddly.
I think that's why I like them.
And you can feel like you're spending a lot of time on it because you feel like the model's worth it.
Yeah.
You feel like that's a massive model.
Yeah.
People will notice if you really kind of muck up on the painting. I'm gonna take the time.
I'm looking forward to
and I
painting
don't
my
feel horrible
Australians
taking
in the
that time
next
on it.
The problem, I went to a tournament and someone was playing Triple Knights and Guard. And he says, I've just got back into 40k, I've not played in about 5 years. He tabled me turn 2 with ease. I'm like,
let's put it simply, I don't think he's been playing for like that long. If he's bringing the 3, like the legit, that's a competitive list there.
Yeah.
The 3, I bet you, first thing he did when he went into Games Workshop, hi, I haven't played for like 2 years. Can you give me the most gamiest super list for Imperial?
I used to work with a lad who stopped playing, but then he got back into it, right, and he jumped instantly on the, I think it was the all white scarf bike, hand bike list, was it?
That was a white scarf bike list.
The white scarf bike
Absolutely
list.
dominated 6th, 7th,
Yeah, and he turned up the Games Workshop in Sunderland, right? It was when Kyle was still there. And Kyle just had like some random bits about that. He's like, he's like a Wraith Lord, he's like the Dire Avenger, some certain Scorpions and stuff. And the guy absolutely annihilated him. And like, I knew it was him, but Kyle wouldn't tell us who it was, and I was just like, right, fair enough. But he's just like, I don't want to play games like that. It's just bullshit. If you go to a gaming store, you don't expect stuff like that. No. If you go to SummerSlam or whatever, you do expect that kind of competitiveness.
At the very least, you ask your opponent what you want.
Yeah.
Like I go to opponents and go, do you want gamey or do you want normal? And they go, oh yeah, no, I'll take normal. It's like, cool. Fine, I'll bring Terminators because whoever runs Chaos Terminators in a gamey list, like, let's be honest.
I absolutely love it. I think it's one of the best editions so far. But Tournament 8 I found really hard. There's been no other edition of the game where I can walk up to a table, look at my opponent's army and go, I can't win.
No,
There's been no other edition.
The problem with it isn't necessarily the armies, right? It's the soup. Because you've got guard batteries powering Knights and Blood Angel Slam captains. What they need to do is say, right, the warlords from that detachment, anything that is not that same faction does not get their chapter of bonus traits, does not get access to the strategies. Age of Sigmar is exactly the same, right?
That would fix so much.
You get 20% to spend on allies. Your allies do not get their benefits and they don't get yours.
It's because it's so uneven. Imperial and Eldari are so uneven compared to everyone else.
Well, they've turned Eldari down quite a lot, so now German psychic powers don't affect the other guys.
Which they let go for so long. Doom was the most ridiculously
I was using
overpowered.
Eldrad with Doom.
Yeah, I know you
9
were.
Talos. I still lost.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw me, wasn't it? Just avoid from just arsehole.
It's going to work every time.
We had a game before as well, didn't we?
Ridiculously overpowered.
At the same point, I was completely different. It was just max roll obliterators.
Well, someone, not Custodes are going to win. In fairness, because you're not invoked the 2 patrol attachments.
I've changed my list.
I've
I
not.
dropped 1 bike and I can fit 3 more Custodes.
What annoyed me so much is they fixed so many, like, The guard one, shield, the guard shield one, psychic power, whatever it is. They're like, oh no, this is too powerful in buns, it's too powerful, we need to block it. Yeah, Doom's fine. Doom, use it on your
keep going.
8 armies, use it, it's absolutely fine.
Such a good spell though.
It's ridiculous.
people
It's
use
so good.
Such a good spell.
People using Harlequin bikes and then Doom from Eldrad.
That's
Yeah,
horrible.
Oh, Ravagers.
That is
Ravagers were shredding.
Well, I had 3 Ravagers, 9 Talos, and Urian.
But it's okay because he's not gaming, it's alright.
no,
He's
it's
not
fine.
gaming.
That was a gaming list. It was designed to be. It was tournament practice.
Jinx, I still think Jinx is Jinx and
strong.
Protect. No other psychic power works on, well, basically no other +1 save works on inbounds, apart from
It
Jinx.
is really good against it.
Yeah, and
And-
you've got Null Zone though, but granted it is only a 6-inch range.
Null Zone is,
As a
even now, it's too short range.
I can hear the Tau players saying, no, we don't have that. We can't even get allies to help us.
The problem is you could count on Protect, Jinx and Doom. Null Zone was a Hail Mary.
Yeah.
What you had to get, you had to
quite
get
nicely,
your
yeah.
librarian and
It's
close
pretty
stuff
solar in there,
and
isn't it?
hope you cast it, which wasn't always possible.
Also, Death X is pretty good.
Death X is phenomenal.
Hard to get off that.
Yeah.
About an 8, isn't it?
Null Zone 7 now.
Yeah, 7 now. Still 6-inch range though. Which is okay, I'm okay with it, it's easy. But you need to get into charge, that's the problem.
Ideally, give it to a demon prince, but the crap again. Now,
Yeah.
Surge Captain.
I'm crap I get any kind of charge off. Is that right?
Aye,
3 inches away, double one.
I'll take 2 wounds as well.
Crap I
Dice
charge.
to Overwatch.
That's why I don't deep strike any.
Laughs in
It's
it.
so, combat
I
units is,
can't deep strike.
no. Unless you get bonuses.
Throwing points away.
Seems like a good idea, but it's a con.
It's a brilliant idea, but no, I don't know. I don't do that kind of rubbish. And I forget to bring it on the bottom.
Don't give me.
The only reason I deep strike any of my custodian guard is just go, oh, I'm going to sit on that objective and I'm going to have to commit a lot of firepower for that.
Yeah.
I do like with the tactical reserves. I love. First turn deep strike was too hard, too brutal. Fucking 6 flyer links.
I
Storm
didn't like
Ravens
the first
was-
turn deep strike when you could only first turn deep strike into your own point.
That was okay.
that was alright.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Because I used it for my Dark Elves to keep a lot of things safe.
That's the problem. That's why they fixed it. Because people were putting in like Dark Reapers
Yeah,
and
couldn't shoot
stuff.
it, yeah.
Ravagers, I used to do it with Ravagers, drop
Yeah.
Ravagers, turn 1 and shoot.
I mean, Ravagers are still brutal. The Minds were heavy.
What was that 7th edition?
Ravagers not bad.
Insect.
Innocent. There's only a few armies get it, which is nice.
Right, Insect was sort of came in as a
I
he got like a crap shot.
don't. That's brilliant.
Oh, I love it. The Dark Angels got a formation where you get intercept with 3 land speeders and a Dark Shroud, and I use that to shred so many units.
7th edition, man. They didn't bring formation.
I had a unit.
Well, everyone has a
Most
red
people
card.
were sold everything.
I hated
Fuck
that.
this.
That Riptide one.
Formations aren't a bad
Formations
thing
would
to
have
pay
been
the
better.
points for, like you do with
Spend
Sigmar.
extra points on them.
Like you do the battalions in Sigmar.
Yes.
Yeah, you pay the points
points
for
for units.
I mean,
and
the
then
damn
extra
thing
to
is
activate.
over the
You didn't just
No
get
one
it
ever
free.
used that.
Turn up with these,
You're
and you get all this extra. It's
basically
like,
paying for a buff, aren't you?
yeah.
Formations were solid.
I think when Marines were just
Some of
like,
them
oh,
are.
all of my tanks are
Yeah,
free.
The AdMech, when they released the AdMech and you had Cult Mechanicus, Atari and Knights, take all the free upgrades.
Yeah, I remember that one, yeah.
You and you.
Gladius. The Gladius Strike Force,
Oh,
free
yeah.
transports.
Do you know
all
what
of
pissed me
my
off about
transports
that?
are free.
Everything in that had objectives secured, right?
Yeah.
Then the Blood Angel book came around about 6 months later. You had to take a Devastator squad. You didn't have the choice to take something else. You had to take a Dreadnought. It wasn't 0 to 1 like it was in the Space Marine one. It was 1 Dreadnought. And then you didn't even get objectives secured.
I know Space Wolf player was really upset for a while because it's like, if I take double, like the Great Company, all of my tank upgrades are free. It's just broken. And I was like, look at this Dark Angel one. All of my vehicles are free. Yeah, it feels so bad.
I mean, it could be worse. We could be Grey Knights.
realistically, what can they do to them? How if you were the rules right,
massive points drop.
Yeah, massive points drop.
Well, yeah, but I mean, an Insector, right, with dual falchions and jump packs, what, 22 points?
It's too many points.
That is too many points, it really is.
For one word model, toughness 4, 3 save, that is way too many points.
But not just that, I think their whole thing is psychic and deep striking and gate of infinities and stuff, right? Their whole boot needs overhaul.
I honestly think
the problem. Everyone says Grey Knights. So every time I face Grey Knights Marines, they have rinsed me. I just always get my ass kicked by them.
Normal smite.
That's their problem. Their smite, they're crippled on their smite.
Even if it was 12 inch on unit, normal smite, or you can't roll a super smite.
2+ armor. Just get them all.
They've got terminated. The thing that Grey Knights do very well is they can put out a few mortal wounds pretty reliably, right? And they've got masses of Stormbolt fire. That is all they've got.
Well, that's why they need turn 1 deep strike and the smite.
I honestly think fielding a Grey Knight's army should feel like fielding Custodes.
Yeah.
Yes,
absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yes, absolutely, yeah.
And Custodes.
But anybody who plays Custodes is a knobhead anyway, so it's like, you don't want more knobheads in your players as well.
Yeah, but Custodes themselves, you should maybe only be able to field like 6 or 7
in a 2,000 point game, you 6 Guardians.
6 shield captains and I'm done.
Shouldn't be an army.
Just
though.
Guardians, not just Guardians.
They're alright as an army, but
See,
Grey Knights.
I've only got 19.
I played Custodes once in suit, and he 3 shield caps. He charged my guy who had the ISDM scene, and as you just cut them down.
Hideous.
It worked really well.
Eh?
I like you.
Great relic.
Everyone knows
And each one of them.
I think I do right against Custodes.
How many gladiuses have you got?
None.
Good.
Because I'm waiting for them,
What is a
their rules to be
gladius?
finalised before I buy it.
What's a gladius? So it's 185 points?
It's 210.
I just thought people couldn't spell Calidus right.
No, they're a broken, they're a broken tank.
It's like
Safe explain what the rules are, Michael.
Right, so it's about 210 points. You've got, I think, 12 to 14 wounds on a 3-up save, 5-up invuln. If you put a guy next to it, you're minus 1 to shoot it. It hits on 2s. It's got 8 shots, which are strength 8 minus 3 d3 damage each.
Oh, fine then.
Yeah.
And obviously it's fly.
Minus D3 at the charge.
Yeah, minus D3.
Yeah, minus D3 to your charge.
And it's got fly as well.
It's got fly.
I'm Deathwatch, I'm not going to be charging anything.
Yeah.
See, the only good thing about Thunderhammer's going up is the heavy Thunderhammer might be worth it now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes, it's 30 points.
Maybe.
And the extra attack.
Do you know what? If you could put a heavy Thunderhammer on a character,
That's a good point, actually, with the extra
Yeah.
attack.
Yeah.
if you could put it on a character, I would love them.
Oh, yeah.
Or, do you know what it needs? It needs fixed minimum 3 damage, like the Aberrants or anything else. Because basically you're paying double for a Thunderhammer, a worse Thunderhammer.
Oh, yeah, it becomes D6,
It's
doesn't it?
D6 damage.
It's D6, but no
You
minimum.
should have the neutron laser rules where D6 damage minimum is
Yeah.
great.
A third of the time you're worse than a normal
When you
Thunderhammer.
roll dice like I do, you go
And you
every time.
can't take a Storm Shield with it.
No.
Thunderhammer's superior always.
Yeah.
The heavy thunder, I thought either they were going to drop the points, give them minimum damage. No. It's a great model, but it's
Yeah, it looks
useless.
lazy, look.
Utterly useless.
It is brutal kill that one.
Yeah,
My
but
Brilliant Angel Smash Captain, right, is a Primaris Lieutenant, the Brilliant Angel one, but I use him as that. And his arms are magnetized, he's actually just single-handedly wielding a heavy Thunderhammer. But obviously, it's like a normal size Thunderhammer on a Primaris model.
chapter proof 2-point Storm Shields. That
Yeah,
only say
absolutely.
2-point Storm Shields. with
I am
Storm
very
Bolters.
guilty of running 7 or 8 veterans with Storm Bolters and
Like I
Storm
say,
Shields.
he's not a gaming player, it's
No,
alright.
They're the
As soon as that
only,
drops,
only saving grace of the Death Watch.
Yeah.
Their flyer sucks, they don't have any good
The fly
anti-tank.
does suck.
They've no good anti-tank.
Yeah, definitely just connect Stonewall.
They shred infantry, but they'll struggle against vehicles.
Do you know what's actually quite viable? I think you pointed this out. A Mortis Contemptor with 2 twin las cannons.
Forge World, we don't talk about that.
It's 160.
It is a nice thing on the table.
So you get the reroll ones from Big Death Watch anyway. You're hitting on 2s, reroll them because you're gonna have a Watchmaster. It's not a relic, which, because it's a heavy support, gives you that Leviathan.
I just don't like Forge World. I don't use them. But I get it, they're amazing, but I just don't use them.
I've got a twin Naz Cannon Contemptor and a twin Hellstorm Cannon Leviathan.
No, you said Butcher Cannons, you can say it, sorry.
Oh, yeah, Butcher Cannon, yeah.
There you go, say the right one.
Trash Cannon, sorry.
I'm running 3 units of Bikers and a unit of Vanguard Veterans because I want to win.
That's three decimals with still no free cards.
I'm playing that first game tomorrow.
Jacob's running that.
I'm playing that tomorrow, first game.
That's going to be brutal.
Just don't charge him.
I'm going to fucking go to engineer him.
Do you know what? He's going to possibly give him +1 to hit as well. And he's got a sorcerer to cast the +1 to hit spell on the other one.
The good thing is he's only 24 inch threat range though.
Yeah.
He's not going to get any shots off.
Yeah, it's Dawn War deployment.
Plus
32
inch movement.
Oh, she's 10 inch movement, isn't it? So basically, I need fucking turn 1.
Anyone want to drink current anything?
Yeah, alright.
Luckily, I've got a lot of discussed New Zealand rolls to make. Which I'm good at 5 and 6.
That extends the game by a long way.
Really good at 5 and 2. Really short game that one.
What have you got, Ian?
Death Guard?
Yeah, just tons of Marines.
Got
Doritos,
six
Sabres, Crawlers,
6 Blade Marines, that's it.
Yeah.
I've got 14 Poxwalkers, I've got 10 Cultists, 6 Marines, 3 Radio Dreadnoughts,
3 Plague Burst Crawlers.
3 Plague Burst Crawlers, 2 Demon Prince, and a Foul Blight Spawn.
Nice.
2 Demon Prince, so.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Run it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You don't overhit, so just charge him. Overwatch is your best friend.
Are those guys painting for tomorrow?
Yes, they are.
Oh, yes, they are.
They have never stopped since they got in.
Yeah.
It is
Carlisle lads in the corner basically got it, you sat down and started hitting and still hit.
They've not talked to anybody because they got in, sat down, and just had heads down.
Yeah. Adam's been painting these custodians a while, like.
All night.
But
they are very nice.
he was going to paint them over the last 3 days. We're going to interview in London to work on Venom 2.
I said I.
So.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, they do look very, very nice, mate.
Most people list out stuff with already
Has
painted.
anyone seen Hobbs and Shaw?
Yes, I saw it last
I
week.
saw it. You know that a good movie. I went to see it. Do you know what took me out of it though? I couldn't stop laughing. You know the big chase scene at the start through the streets of London that is filmed in George Square in Glasgow. it's obviously they filmed the chase scene around the same 4 streets in George Square, and I'm like, yeah, they've not even. I've been to that pub. I've been to that Greg's. They haven't even changed the name. They haven't even changed it. It's like it's the streets of London. It's if you're from Glasgow, it's obviously Glasgow. It was the same way they did the same in World War Z.
Right.
They filmed it there, and you're sitting going, yeah, it's Glasgow. It's obviously Glasgow.
It's the Populous movie. That's good, it is.
Yeah. Because I like the movie, but I'm sitting going, okay.
It's terrible when you know, yeah. When
Do you know what? I've watched any of the Fast and the Furious since number 2, right? And I went to see that, not knowing anything about the characters. You know what? It was a good film. It just as an action film, The Rock and Jason Statham.
You've got to have your
it was
brain
good.
neutral.
From 5 onwards, actually.
I've watched any Fast and Furious films.
What's weird though?
What's the first two?
Was it see a film about cars? No.
Was it 5 or 6? Jason Statham killed one of their best friends, like shot him in the head, and they kind of have completely forgotten about that. It's fine now.
I don't know. I've seen the first 2. I thought, yeah, that's enough of that.
Yeah.
I've seen enough of those now.
Yes, he's the same guy. He's the exact same guy, and they've just kind of forgotten it. And I'm okay with that.
Jason Statham is playing Jason Statham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only film that matters is Picard. It doesn't matter. The only film that matters.
That's a TV show.
Is it a
Yeah,
series?
it's
I thought it was a
series.
film.
It's
I
a
don't
show.
know.
No, it's
What?
better than
It's
that.
even better. It's a series.
Yeah, Picard series.
Picard.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was a film.
Did you watch Discovery?
Yes.
No.
I'm halfway through the second season.
Enjoy it.
What was that for?
I only like technically like 2/5 of Star Trek. I like TNG and Voyager. Everything else.
I love Voyager.
Deep Space Nine was solid.
No, I don't want to watch Deep Space Pub.
No, you see, the problem
It
was
started slow, but
it was terrible. It was only the actual bits at the end toward like all
the
that.
Dominion War.
That's the only bits any good. The rest of it is absolute.
But
pointless.
I didn't realise till I started rewatching it. Dominion War starts in like season 2. It starts really early. There's like a good solid 5-6 seasons.
Maybe I just went, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Discovery First 2 episodes were atrocious. Liked season 1, couldn't get into season 2. Watched
Season
like
2
2
was
episodes.
I thought the first 2 episodes were awesome.
Being there's a
The rest of
giant
the season
one
went
next
sucked, and then I gave up.
It's not going to do us any harm. If he wants to carry me off, he's looking to have a try.
The problem I had with Discovery is characters make decisions in the first episode that don't make any sense. Like, she goes, they're dealing with the Klingons. The Klingon expert says, don't kill them because that'll create a martyr. The Klingons go to war. What we have to do is negotiate. What does she do 20 minutes later? She shoots them.
Basically,
She kills them.
give the plot twist instantly, but that's what she's going to do. Isn't
Yeah.
it? Yes.
It's horrendous.
It doesn't feel like Star Trek to me.
No, it doesn't feel like Star Trek. I agree with that.
See, I like TNG, but TNG is so hit and miss. Early seasons were pretty rubbish.
In fact, I've not watched TNG in a front to back.
Voyager, I really enjoyed.
I binge watched that.
I've only watched like some episodes of TNG. Yes. Characters don't block characters.
It's hard work, but it's still worth
Unless they're big characters, like 10 more.
Unless they have more than 10 wounds and then they block.
Oh, is that actually? Oh, right.
So if you make 3 knights characters, you can hide all of your other characters behind the knights.
Are you sure?
Yes.
No, you can't.
Yes, it's in chapter 3. I'll get it and show you right now.
Yes, it is in a rule, but who knows which book?
Yeah, which book is it?
That's the
So,
problem.
for example,
See, there was a game.
Morty being in front
Yeah.
with plate caster behind, you can't shoot the plate caster. Why?
Because Morty blocks it.
Morty's a character.
But he blocks. This specifically says at the end of the rule, models with more than 10 wounds, 10 or more wounds, ignore the
See,
essentially can't.
The problem is getting everyone up to date in so many rules. I was watching the game earlier, he's like, you want to deep strike in your units? He's like, no. And he's like, it's turn 1, you can do it in your deployment zone.
No.
And I'm like, not anymore.
That was such a long
Yeah.
For like the first 3 weeks,
Such a
you
long
could
time
do
ago.
that.
Even I know that.
Well,
and it takes me 4 months to
The
realise
problem,
it's real
there's
shit.
so many changes.
Yeah,
and we're
you have to
finding
be up on it like
Don't get me wrong, it's
At the
amazing.
same time, though, Michael, do you not agree that it's better than what 7th was, where you got one FAQ every 2 years?
Yeah, we've
I
had this discussion.
completely
We missed
agree.
this discussion.
I completely
Yeah.
agree. It's great they're updating so much, but
It's almost too much though.
Yeah.
sometimes it's
It's a bit too much.
Yeah, but I'd rather too much than too little.
true.
I agree.
True.
But the fact is, chapter approved and the FAQ, and it's like it's just
It's a lot.
relentless.
It's a lot.
And if you miss one, if you miss when it drops, you miss all the shit that comes on with it. Like, I don't know when you know.
To be fair, what I generally do is I wait after it drops. I don't play 40k for about a week or 2. And then I look through all the forums and just go like, right, what's being clarified.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I'll wait for Harry to message people. Have you heard about this?
Oh, my army's busted again.
Okay, I've got 17. I choose whichever one I want.
Oh, good angels blood shafted.
I don't actually. I used to play.
Harry's sad.
I used to play a ton. I still play a lot. The problem is my games club's now on a Friday night, which means I'm on my way or I'm going on. And it's in Reading, so it's like a 45-minute drive away. Which is like a pain in the arse, but
I play when I can.
I've got a spare room now, so I've got my gaming room. Got my table set up.
Nice.
Well, my bedroom became my game room.
Have you seen his gaming table?
Oh, Jake's game table.
It is out of this world.
Is it also his bed?
No.
No, but it is.
You could put a mattress on it and sleep on
It
it.
is stunning.
Nice.
We hate him because he's a custodian player. Wait till you see this. I think he's an absolute fucking devil. He is.
The first game I was ever supposed to play against Jake, he was like, oh, dude, my table hasn't turned up.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to bail. I was like, okay.
So we start with that. And then we go to that. Then that. And then we go to that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
See, what
Whereas mine's 2 pallets clipped together. 2 pallet boards clipped
See,
together.
I spent about, when I was back in St Andrews, I spent about 3 months scratch building a 4x4 Zone Mortalis board. Like, I made it all out of foam board.
Oh, by the
decorated
way,
it.
I've got an MDF laser cut Zone Mortalis board that needs all of its walls building and gluing together. Does anyone want to help?
Crack on.
I
know. Okay.
I spent 3 months building this. I played 2 games on it.
It is cool, but it's again a very situational game though, that's the thing.
Yeah.
I played one game of it where I played Demons because there was one I had. Demons are great that game because he put down blaster blades and they were impassable. So it's like, okay, great. This corridor, you can't pass. This corridor, you can't pass. This corridor, come through.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah. I like the Forge Lord stuff, but it's so pricey. It's so expensive.
There's almost house was insane.
Stunning. Absolutely stunning, but yeah.
There's a piece of Forge World terrain on me. That picture
Oh,
that's
the,
it.
the
turret thing.
It's the laser destructor because it fits perfectly on that Reaver. But it's 145 quid. So I'm not getting it.
Buy three.
Buy three. Why buy one when you can buy three for triple the price? I will not be buying it, but I would love one. Not for one good.
I've got a bunch of sector PLR stuff to build, and I think this time I'm going to cut off the little spikes on the top because I've got so many flesh wounds from playing on them.
Have you ever stuck one in your eye?
What? No, because I'm not mental.
True Light, remember the True
Oh,
Light
okay.
side came in? You had to lean down and so like this
I've done
definitely
that.
done it in the eye.
I say I like the old card table. I've got the full set of card stuff as
Well,
well.
Ian was supposed to bring some more, and
Ian did.
I forgot the Firebase.
Ian forgot everything. Ian's
Then
lucky he
Jake
remembered
came to the
himself.
rescue.
I'd have brought my terrain. We could get some line of sight blocking.
Did you like a bit of line of sight blocking?
I still need to set this table up here.
Well, crack on.
First, we've got to remove one of our Titanic readers from those two tables.
There's no rush.
No, that is tomorrow's job.
I'll probably do it before I go to bed, but that's...
What, this?
No, fuck that.
We've got to remove all our Titanic
I've got a lot of
readers.
shit on those two tables over there.
Do you reckon that's that way? Because if we're all going down a wall.
Sure.
Whatever.
Who am I playing?
I like the idea of Apocalypse. The new one sounds good, but I don't think I can really get a game together.
It works quite well.
I've heard it's really good, but I know I'd buy it. I'd never use it.
Because the things like those Titans are so broken, it kind of levels them out.
Bright Hill.
And you don't do 96 moves to a tank.
Yeah.
It always gets the shit back.
Yeah. The thing, the supplements, because I loved City Fight. The old City Fight was amazing. I haven't picked up a new one yet.
I'm going to a city fight that's called Urban Conquest. I'm going to an Urban Conquest campaign weekend at the end of the year. That's pretty cool.
Because I did run, I ran a City Fight campaign.
Pretty sure I only bought them like 2 months ago.
Alright, have you seen the new sewer type
Yeah,
of
that's
one?
good.
He sent me a set in another match.
Nice.
In fairness, if you're discount thing as well, I'll probably buy a new set.
I do like the toxic tank ones.
I did run a City Fight campaign once at the Game Club. I made 40 foam board buildings. Oh, yes, it was good fun. Yeah, is that game map?
Yeah.
They're really nice. I got their Badlands set.
Yes.
Quite nice.
Well, some of it's out there.
That's a good set.
It's all good. It's all good.
No, that's urban mats. It's the rocks that are on the same mat.
They don't do any bad stuff.
I was wanting to get a bunch of mats from Frontline, but the shipping's so expensive.
Game mats are, if I'm honest, game mats are probably the best quality ones. I've got P-Works, I've got Deep Cut, I've got Urban Mat, and I've got Game Mat.
I've got a couple myself.
Game Mat ones are the better ones.
They're great. The problem I hate rolling them up. It always takes me like 4 attempts.
Any mat you get.
If they just made that bag slightly bigger.
I know.
I know. Industrial. Oh, it's there next to Tim.
Alright.
Which one's in the speech right now? And then I'm going to go and add loads of scatter terrain to the rest of the tables because I've got like plenty of containers and shit.
Doesn't need any more.
I think I agree with that.
Just just them. That's fine. There's one industrial table down there.
Are you building a cellar thing?
Yeah.
Oh, shield!
I don't want to
What does that remind you of? Don't say this. Yes! Only 3 people have recognised that as actually Peter.
Well, I didn't recognise it, just assumed the paint colours were similar to it.
Lucy told me to paint it as that, and see, he was the first one, and I didn't even know him when I painted him. No worries.
I'm in room 1 on there. Room 1.
With Tim and Nathan. And Michael.
I'm definitely in room 10 with Ben.
Sarge's and St. Morris, so 3 of you have got a 6 room.
It's definitely the car.
I'm definitely in room
I mean, we're all
10.
going in one bunk anyway, so.
When we come down at 9 o'clock, we'll still be doing this.
What?
People still painting.
How many showers are there?
Oh, yes, please. Thank you very much. There is 5. Okay. So there should be enough for 30 people.
So if you only got once, it's going to get very crowded.
Thoughts then? On the Codex?
Grav cam devastators, deep striking out of drop pod, removing 2 repulsors a turn.
There we go.
Still
With
not
the chat
buying, still not buying old rooms, I don't care.
Yeah, drop
There's a couple of good
drop pods are dead to me.
But the thing is, as Raven Guard, I'll be sat there at 24 inches away, still getting my 2-up save and -1 to hit, while killing the repulsor.
As long as you're in cover. Yeah.
I'm deep striking out of drop pod. I know exactly where I'm going.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't understand is when it's talking about tactical reserves, ignoring tactical reserves. Do I just remove that amount of points out of my army?
They're going to
and then
FAQ
split it to everything else?
Yeah,
They're
absolutely.
totally going to FAQ that.
Because I was going to pull a zero turn, zero deployment against you, which technically, as it's written, you can.
Yes.
But I agree with Michael. They will FAQ to say that the points still count, but the rules for deep strike in turn 2 don't.
It was trying to work out. I think it was meant to be. It ignores the deep strike tactical reserve.
Yes, I agree with that.
Because I can literally run Raven Guard down and no deploy.
Yeah, probably.
Or I'll just put 2 Thunderfire cannons, 1 at each corner.
I love them. I've always loved them. They're such an underrated unit.
What's a
Better
Thunderfire
now, I
cannon?
got 2 on save!
What's a Thunderfire cannon?
Amazing. That's what it is.
I wouldn't know.
Some Oberyn shit.
Oh, the Blood Angel play coming out now.
Tremor. Well, yeah, Dark Angels don't get me. Tremor Shells has won me so many games.
That was half the move.
That half the
Well,
move.
to be honest, it's the only thing that's probably going to let me win my game tomorrow. I've got 20 Gene Stealers staring at me. But I got first turn Thunderfire cannon, you're going nowhere. Yeah, you're going nowhere all game.
Yeah, haha, crippled.
Maximum 7-ish move. Literally, he could double move them and still wouldn't reach my lines.
Oh, that makes me cry. They don't want you taking Gene Stealers in the Gene Stealer Corpse army.
I know, it's sad, isn't it?
I mean, don't get me wrong, 4-up
It's
Invon.
ridiculous.
4-up Invon on them would be incredibly strong. But they don't get the fact they don't get any concrete
Right,
at all.
they're 3 points more than a Tyranid Gene Stealer. You don't get the Creed, and they're not troops. Why are the 15 points?
I didn't realise they were more expensive.
They are.
Yeah.
They're rubbish.
You
don't get the Kraken advanced voice roll.
You don't get the Cult Creed
Don't like
at
that.
all.
No, I like it. It's good.
They don't get the Cult Creed either.
No.
So they don't get the Cult Creed or the Tyranny Life Fleet Creed.
No.
They just kind of
And they're not troops.
floating around.
And they're
Well, they
3
should
points
be
more.
troops, they should be elites, but they should be higher.
Even in the
points.
Tyranny Codex, it wouldn't take Gene Stealers like Kraken.
I don't.
It's just like you agree with here. Why would you not just take a battalion of acolytes and then a Tyranid battalion of Gene Stealers?
Yeah, it is making you take. It is making you take a simplest.
I don't like the fact the Patriarch has to be a warlord because he dies.
I kind of like it because it is the whole epitome of.
Does he die?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's got no end. He's got a 5-up Invon. He's a combat character.
You've got to get in combat.
Yes, but you. Well, no,
He's
he's
the
the one who gives everybody
and then
surprise! The feel of problem. Isn't he?
Yeah, but he has to be close to that. If he's close, he dies.
Yeah.
He comes out of. No,
He dies.
He dies.
He dies, yes,
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
depending on what you're playing
you
against, he
can't
dies.
protect him. If
But
you
the
protect
fact
him,
he's
you
deep striking with probably 50 infantry in front of him, who are all looking to charge, and are all going to be within that 6-inch bubble,
or at least one model is, and that's all that matters for fearlessness.
But he's pricey for that. He's
I don't know.
I always
I
use my.
don't know. For my Raven Guard and for my Chaos, I can remove 15 blokes from 3 20-man squads. That means all 3 are wiped. Now none of them are wiped, and I'm sat there going, I'm locked in combat, I'm not going to Overwatch next turn, and now the big guy's about to charge
I mean, you're assuming anything that Gene Steel Cult's army survives to take a morale test.
Yeah.
Which is slim.
They are fairly squishy.
They melt.
Yes, they do, but what they're getting, the stuff that melts is what kills stuff. Like, I've got 20 flamers, I'm going to die next turn. Fine, there's 60 saves to make.
The other thing I don't like is only one character per detachment.
Yeah.
Is annoying.
For them it is, because obviously you would easily have multiple. The Spaceman Captains, 1 per detachment.
Yeah.
Totally agree.
No, I get it. It's just the fact that you need multiples of like the Primus, Clamorous. I think it's useful.
The Calibwolf.
I haven't painted mine up yet. I need to get it painted because they are so good. They are stupid good.
Horrible. But the rules that they've now brought out, my Chaos now get the extra buffs as well for attacks. My Blight Lords have now just become good.
Oh, it's probably the Terminators.
Well, they were Titan Hunters anyway.
It's actually pushed me to paint over 5 of them.
Well, they were Titan Hunters originally.
Oh, they had 3 wounds.
There's only 2 wounds.
On the cult, I like the
2 up
snipers.
save, 4 up invuln,
The
feel
sniper
okay.
guy. You have a psyker? Oh no, you don't.
What's
Not
the
anymore.
distract?
You did have
You
a
can't shoot me. I've got 60 plague bearers until you're not shooting with Terminators.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on, I've just charged your knight and I've removed him with 1 bloke.
It is a nice strategy.
So my flail's going to sit there going 43 attacks.
That's brilliant, isn't it?
Hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s because the Demon Prince is nearby.
Weapons on there?
I'm getting
Good measure?
5s, become D3 extra attacks each. And then I'm getting +2 to wound because I've got blades off and I've got vets. So I'm hitting on 2s, rolling 1s, wounding on 2s, mortal wounds on 5, -3 on 4s. Every 5 up to hit is an extra D3 attacks. I've probably got about 18 attacks into you. Yeah. -3, 2 damage.
And you have 2 of them in a 10-man squad.
No, I only take 8
You
man
take
squad.
1, you take 8
An 8-man squad, but him on his own can probably kill 1 with diabolical strength on him. And then the other 7 guys will go after the other night. But they've left too close together.
Yeah.
I may only move 4 inches, but I move 8 with water. I've had somebody charge into 2 of my thousands of Demon Princes, killed them both, and then they lost both nights. Into the 8-man squad that was sat in the couldn't be otherwise. I was like, huh. Okay.
I like the shock attack on the Primaris. The shock attack is.
Oh,
3 attacks each is solid on there.
Especially since you can get Thunderhammers now.
Yes.
Yeah.
My side showed you got a Thunderhammer on him. I did that as soon as I found out. He's like, he's having a
4
Thunderhammer.
attacks.
He is having a 4
Even
attacks with a
the
Thunderhammer.
Dominus Crusade vets for 5.
Yeah.
Aggressors got stupid now.
They already were
Aggressive
stupid.
and mental.
No, but they're now stupid.
Oh yeah, no, the stupid.
4 attacks on the charge.
4 attacks on the
I've
charge.
got 6 of them in the squad. Oh, that's 25 attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Half mine got took out by a con.
That was Blood Angel one was basically wounding most things on 2.
Really?
Mine's on 3.
Chaos?
He was playing Chaos Knights. He had 2 blood slaughters, a Lord Despond, and several knights.
Several nights.
It was
The 1250.
It was. He had 1 night.
All right,
He
yeah.
had 1 night and 2
little
ones.
ones.
But it absolutely walked over the
Yeah.
Dark Angels. Because basically he got a turn 1 charge off. No, he got turn 2, but I had nothing that much to do. His Lord of Sword and his Slaughter got combat turn 1. And his turn 1.
Lord of Storms do that quite well. You got
They
Warp
did
Fire,
do well.
they do it very well.
And he just absolutely ruined my Hellblasters. And as soon as the Hellblasters were gone, I had nothing to take out his knife.
I'm working at a combat knight. Combat Chaos Knight can get to the opposite side of the board on Hammer and Anvil turn.
Yes.
And can pretty much get nearly to the opposite end of the board on a hammer and anvil. He'll get 12 inch. I'll take him. Is it Infernal? Make him a Dreadblade. I could end up with a 16 inch move, D6 plus 3 inch advance, and 2d6 plus 3 inch charge. With Relic, the Strand, and the Dreadblade.
Yep.
If I get the right dice.
In any other army, wartime would be broken as hell. But in Chaos, you're like, yeah, that's fine. Just carry on.
Yes, that's fine.
That's good.
That's the areas.
Same with the Endless Cacophony.
Horrible, that.
It's stupid good, but they need it. There's no. Do you know if that was in was in Eldar, you'd be like, nope, broken as hell.
I wish you didn't have it for tomorrow's game at 9 o'clock though. All those bloody chain cannons firing again.
Come on, fucking power of this small suit. It's big size small suit.
What's that?
I like the model.
I love it. It's my new favourite.
I'm going to get two.
In the room you are in, Harry,
all cannons
still
flame
at the hall. Nothing was just sat here talking, Deacon.
The other guns are not that bad though. It's still alright.
I get the flamer and the gun.
No, I mean not the flamer, the other
one.
one.
Yeah, I get the flamer and the oil cannon.
Yeah, it's not bad. I would 2 flamers and 1 auto cannon.
And getting to deploy within 9.
Yeah.
That's what Heart Dread is.
Deacon, I'll lower the bit rate tomorrow because I can't go while I'm streaming.
What Heart Dread is getting into combat.
Your flamer's already in range and you can charge.
So, that plus 3 inches. So when deep striking and flamers, incredibly strong. That's solid.
Horrible.
Yeah. I like this.
Primaries can have flamers. Can they have hand flamers now?
They can, yeah. These
Sergeants have a hand flamer.
Yeah, but they're still not in range.
Whoop-de-doo. No, my guy's got a thing hammer. You jump in.
Salamanders, I played Salamanders in my cult. All my rending claws were useless.
Yeah.
Salamanders are tough now.
It's also your free rerolls.
It's like 10, 15 CP each turn.
Yep.
It's insanely good.
You can save so many more CPs from your strategies.
It's all the heavy weapons. Bolter's fine, you get an extra hit to it, but it's all the missile launchers and all that. You're
Missile launchers,
reliable.
yeah, absolutely. Oh, go on, I'll reroll that then.
So reliable.
Yeah.
Annoyingly, I was playing my mate, he took a tech marine with Primarch Shran, which is the bolter.
Right.
He was getting that and he was shredding units per turn, he was getting like 8 wounds per turn on my cult.
I like tech marines. They get cheap and they can do some damage in the right situation. They can actually put out some hurt.
2 up save is solid. Unless you're telling me, obviously, but
Man,
it's solid in this.
Yeah, or Raven Guard with one of them.
Oh, everyone's gone.
Yeah, they fucked off. Fair enough. I'll tell you what, the new Morris Transport as well. Jesus Christ.
What, the Impulsor?
Yeah.
It's 74 points base?
Nah. You always take it with an invuln and you sit on objective and go, well, you have to commit a lot of firepower.
And then, oh no, you killed me. Okay, now I explode for D6 mortal wounds.
Yeah.
There are some interesting bits on there.
I'm gonna.
There's development. There's development capability now. That's the only thing. There is the ability to develop something now.
I think I'll show that. Go and put them down on that tomorrow. It's enough for the table of the Jake, isn't it? Hey. I'm going to go and chuck them on the table tomorrow. Yeah, I think I want to switch the stream off. I know there's been loads of people tuning in. We've just had like a podcast in here with that camera pointing out there.
Yeah, I've seen some of it now.
So yeah, it looks as though most people are heading off. Guys, it's all going to kick off at 8:30 in the morning, which is, you know, early, considering it's after midnight now. How are you feeling, Jonathan?
Tired. I've been up since 6.
Lucy got up at 5 as well. I got up at, I think, like 8. So, and I've had a job interview today as well. So there was 2 hours of my day gone. And then, of course, sort all this out.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Right, thank you very much for watching, guys. We will be back tomorrow. There is the table all set up ready for tomorrow. Join us from around 8:30 when I will be doing the briefing. And, yeah, we'll see you then.